All right, we're good?
Yes.
Yep.
We're good.
All right. Good morning. Couple minutes late, sorry. But all we have is time, right? I mean,
Most
what does a
of us.
couple minutes to really matter to anybody, really, when you think about it?
That's true.
Life is just so long and promised to us all for years and years.
The amount of time I waste, you know?
True. Well, that's true.
Doing nothing.
Before we start, good morning to everybody. Text from Gus. I've not been online much this morning, but this freaking guy's unbelievable. I don't know if has he communicated with you guys about this yet or no?
Depends.
Is it about the
I'm not
spam
sure.
museum?
No.
That's all I
It's not about the spam museum. No. And again, I haven't been paying much attention. You guys know he was speaking to Toby Keith yesterday, so he's booked for 10:45.
Oh, okay, good.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
well.
bad news.
What happened?
This guy buried at least one person.
Wow. Mike's ready today. Jeez. Yeah. Gee, I don't know anything about Toby Keith. It's very sad. Stomach cancer. Terrible thing. So young guy, 62. Right?
Yeah. I didn't realize he was that old, honestly.
Yeah. No. Nor did I. I thought. Yeah. I would guess he was in his 50s.
Yeah.
So anyway, plenty to get to. So Mike is here. He's back. Justin and Coleman is here, unfortunately as well. And what's your first name? I'm sorry.
Joe.
Joe, the dying guy.
Dying guy is better.
I think so. Well, Joe's like a
Joe's
simple
very
name.
generic.
How old are you, Joe?
38.
What?
38.
You were born in 38?
No, I was born in 85. But I'm 38 years old.
What are you talking about?
I know.
What do you mean?
38.
The fuck are you talking about? You're the same age as Coleman.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Culline's a very handsome guy.
How would you guess Joe is, Justin? If you had to guess, if you didn't know, if you just met him.
51.
Oh my God, I would have said like 66. Is because of all the illness?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on these meds now. Turn me gray.
Joe,
made
my
me pale.
God.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Told you I wasn't making it up.
This is great.
I will say,
Wow. Are you a big fan of the show or no?
Oh, huge. Yeah.
This is great. This is fantastic. What's that?
pre-show was more morbid than I guess ignorantly, I didn't think it would be quite that dark.
Why is that?
And then he sat down and he's like, I really appreciate you guys getting me through all the chemo.
Joe, I don't. Please spare me, okay? Spare me. Jeez. Wow.
Yep.
Are you married?
Yes.
How old's your wife?
38.
Does she look like you too?
No, she's beautiful.
It's not like an
Benjamin Button
STD or whatever.
situation?
Yeah.
No, I think you actually pulled off pretty good.
Well, thank you.
You
I got a
give-
haircut.
You give off like a John Slattery kind of Mad Men vibe with the gray, I think. Roger Sterling. I think it's actually
Does
pretty
he?
good. Yeah, he does. Don't you think, Coleman?
That's wild.
Are you a Silver Fox guy, Coleman, or no? What do you think? He looks pretty good. He looks good.
A touch of gray.
He's got a little bit half John Slattery, half the guy from Something About Mary. No, not Something About Mary.
Greg Popovich.
Me, Myself,
too.
and I.
I kind of see a little
White,
of that.
Whitey from Me, Myself, the super white
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, a little bit of that. So tell us the story. First of all, there's much speculation.
Yeah.
Many people, Dave has $1,000 on this. Are you?
Don't joke about
Are
that,
you?
please.
No, believe we'll get there. Are you dying? Is it currently
I'm riding a good wave right now.
okay?
I probably should
You
be
do
dead
sound
already.
young.
It's
This
too
is
bad.
freaky.
I probably
to
should
me.
be dead already.
I gotta play golf with you.
Yeah, hopefully for a while.
One round, Joe. Jeez. So give us the story.
What do you want to know? When I got diagnosed?
Joe, I want to know
right.
what your fucking fourth.
Well, do you want the long version or you want like the quick version? It's a long
I
story.
enjoy model trains.
What's that? I
was
like
born-
this guy, though. Yeah. So where are you from?
Connecticut.
You're from Connecticut. Okay. Just
Born
like
and
Andy
raised.
Mayo. Is that embarrassing to you or no?
Yeah.
Would you rather be dying and look like you do at 38 or be fully healthy and be Andy Mayo?
Be me.
Yeah. I don't even think that's really a consideration, is it? Yeah. I would say
a good
definitely
perspective.
not. Yes, I think so. All right. So have you been sickly your whole life?
No.
No?
No. 2010.
I want the fourth grade picture of him where he looks like he's like 50.
Benjamin Button.
Do we have a picture of you pre everything?
I have one if you want to
Yeah,
see
let me
it.
see.
I found it yesterday because I figured you would ask.
It's on top of him, man.
Yeah. Can't get by me.
I walked in, I was like, holy shit, this is the oldest guest in the room. I was like, this is kind of bullshit if he's dying. So what? Let me see.
show you?
Just
Shows you a picture of Ed Begley Jr.
Careful, Joe. Yeah, geez, don't kill the guy, Coleman. Oh my God! Show them this. Oh, the mic's not
me. It's a waste.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, this is depressing.
This is oh my goodness.
I like this guy.
Young and
This
handsome?
This guy is. This guy, I'm inspired. I like this guy. I'm inspired. When was that? A couple weeks ago? How long ago was that? When was it?
That was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I don't know why I'm so reacting.
What
to
the hell are
that.
you reacting for, Mike?
But it took a drastic turn. It seems.
Well,
in 2 years.
yeah, but he looks like fine. Like he's like, you look pretty healthy. You're a runner?
I was.
Okay.
Not
I can't
much
do that.
anymore.
No,
Yeah.
boy, this is every question's gonna be sad.
Well, can I tell you what's
Have
sadder?
you vomited this morning?
No.
Well, there you go. See, we're making some progress, Justin.
It wasn't
It's
this guy's
embarrassing. You know, you're a good guy. You stayed in shape. You tried your best. I'm sure you ate healthy.
Yeah.
And then you see a load like Justin, just going through life, eating, honestly, molesting kids, like all that stuff.
Am I molesting
Stop.
children?
Do you have
era.
children or no?
Yes,
How
two.
old are they?
10 and 8.
Oh, you're good. They good. That's way past. Yeah. What was that?
Justin said no snacks in February, and then he winks at me like, you know,
Yes.
no
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, right. All right.
I'm
So
in my molesting children era.
Coleman, keep playing that. That's good. So when did things start to go downhill?
Probably 2018, I got diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
I probably had it since 2010 and didn't know.
I feel like I'm back on the Jimmy Fund. I got my serious voice on.
But the nurses here are terrific, aren't they?
But, you know, if you star 850, $10 off the first, whatever the hell. Yeah. So, okay. What cancer do you have?
Synovial sarcoma.
Okay. What does that mean? Sarcoma's never good.
No.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare.
It's nice to be able to talk. Unlike the Jimmy Fund, I can just be like, yeah, that's fucking bad. The Jimmy Fund, you'd be like, but that's really good news.
Oh, you're a goner.
You're going to be fine. Yeah. I remember one time Glenn, Jerry loved this. Glenn tweeted out, we used to do the tour of the Jimmy Fund every year before we did. Did you listen to the show back then or no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We would do the tour every year before we went on the Jimmy Fund. And Glenn one day tweeted, like, we're at the happiest place on earth today because all the kids got like toys and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, yeah, these fucking kids are so happy. Charles like, oh, yeah, today's the day I found out I'm going to die. He was all like, today's the day I can't go to the prom. It's just Glenn. He's trying to be nice. But anyway, another idiot Glenn over, who I do love. But yeah.
Can I tell you probably the darkest moment in this poor bastard's life was
Before now?
when he said, literally just before now, when he sat down and Justin walks in and hands him the papers, and he's staring at him and he goes, "This might have been a bad idea."
What papers?
The things you have to sign for an assisted suicide.
Oh, you did sign them.
No.
who's-
Justin,
Justin only has them for British Columbia.
Oh, what are you doing, Justin?
Oh, I figured he would want to see it.
Yeah, but we're not going to bring him to British Columbia.
Well, because you can't get the Vermont ones online. So it's
Anyway, I have update on that story. But anyway, so all right, so you have that. What were you feeling before?
pain in my arm.
Acne in your forehead?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, one can hope. All right. Male breast enlargement or no? No, tweeting pathetically at Kelly Keegs back for her to like you. That's one of the. That's one of the.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you did that?
Oh, he sure fucking did.
But he
sure
I put that-
fucking did.
I
You
put that.
fucking
I put that in my
cock-sucking
tickler.
loser.
I put that in my tickler.
You're
file.
a loser. You're a loser. You know what you are? Justin, you saw that tweet, right?
Oh, yeah.
That is I am an NYCGUY.
No way.
NYCGAYGUY, whatever you want. That's what we've, it's unbelievable. Like, oh, no, girl, I wouldn't. It's like that video with all of them. Remember? Like, hey, girl.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that whole
my
thing.
God,
And Kelly
no.
Keegs like, I'm losing respect for you each day. Why?
Yeah, what am I doing? I'm still upset about it. That's absurd to just tweet at me.
Sure.
But
Love you, girl, on the side.
As I was
Did you,
leaving-
Justin, did you get that vibe or no?
Yeah, when she.
Okay, thank you,
come
Justin.
on.
Thank
So-
you, Justin.
as I was leaving, he announced it as if he was like proud. He's like, "Oh, this is funny that she responded to the
The
burner
fake
account."
Coleman, yeah.
So I'm surprised that
But
he had
it's
that
funny.
reaction.
So Keegs then does if this is a burner, because everyone's like, it's a burner account, you moron.
Yeah.
So she's like, does the whole, if it's a burner account, I'm sorry. And
Look
Coleman,
at it.
And Coleman does well, I mean, Coleman should have 50 followers. Like, to be fair, you
still.
can follow him on Twitter. So then, what does he say back to her? Go ahead, Justin.
So it starts off the fake Coleman that's duped many Minifans before tweets out because someone tweeted out Kelly's schedule or something like that.
Right.
Tweets out 9:55 re-enter waiting room 9.
Do you work on Fridays, Joe, sometimes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, some people can work on Fridays. Kelly Keegs can't. This guy's-
Makeup or no?
I go into work, too.
The guy goes
from
into
home,
work.
yeah.
Yes, into work. Yeah. Go ahead.
9:37 leave waiting room blah blah blah. Kelly Keats responds, Coleman, every day I get more disappointed in the person you're becoming. Happy you got a job
I
back.
happen to agree with her on that, but that's a
Every
different
day,
conversation.
like, do you think yesterday, before she, or 2 days ago, let's say,
yeah.
she was like, "Boy, I'm disappointed in Coleman today."
I know I was.
Probably.
And then the day before, she was like, "God, this Coleman guy."
Again, yes, I can tell you that's how I feel every day.
But she's just thinking about him every day. this
You
son of a
know what?
bitch.
I know this. She talks to Jeff D. Lowe, who's a Coleman ombudsman.
Oh my God.
So I think the commissioner is
Okay.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Which I mean, if you think about it, if you look at Coleman, A massive disappointment.
What do you mean?
Just in general. You would agree.
I don't necessarily think so. I'm not.
All right, well, fine. You're welcome to that opinion.
So you paused and thought about it. I
So
don't
what-
necessarily
I did,
agree.
So what does NY Coleman have to say about this?
So she goes, happy you got a job back, but damn, asshole behavior. And then she responds to that and says, unless this is a fake, because everyone started being like, you fucking idiot. This is,
Right.
She goes, unless this is a fake Coleman and the real Jukum Coleman disputes this behavior.
Which she knew. She clearly knew that she was caught in.
Look how angry he is.
Coleman,
It's an annoying tweet.
the real Coleman retweets and goes, yikes, this is very Slytherin of you. At Juke Me Coleman strikes again.
So that's like an inside little
It's not inside. She's a Harry Potter fan. I'm a Harry Potter fan.
That's exactly.
an insult.
That's exactly it.
I'm just
That's
saying, that's an
exactly
insult.
it. That's exactly it. That's a
Hurt
we
people hurt
bonded.
people,
We bonded
Kurt.
over Harry Potter in New York City. Like I'm still with you. I'm still
that's
we're
very
sending the
flirty. Yeah.
sending the signal. Like don't worry, I know I'm with this asshole now, but like I'm with you.
no
So-
shot.
Justin, how did you take that tweet? Same way.
It's very much. It's like the other week when you were like, "Listen, you like Julie. That's why you won't go in." It's the same thing.
Like Kelly Keisha said, she called you an asshole. Said she doesn't have respect.
Yeah, and
She
I
said
noted
every day
it,
she's-
and I keep these things tucked away. I remember.
I'll say this, Coleman.
An elephant never forgets.
I've also used that tone, so I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean, next time.
I don't think it's
Please,
It sounds like
please
two
still like
you
me.
have quite a Quidditch battle.
shot. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she likes me or not.
Quidditch duel you two have in the fucking HC next time. Go ahead.
She's having
cuter.
it's a Taylor Swift album night. She's having her moment. I figure, fuck it. I don't give a fuck that much. I really
It's the
don't.
next day. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
1 o'clock in the
What are you
afternoon.
talking about?
That's her whole thing. It's definitely taking over her whole,
What are
tortured
you doing? Your
poet.
response to her tweet.
Because I don't care.
Clearly, you do care.
No, you're the one saying I
Go
care.
ahead. What does
I don't
NY
care.
Coleman say back? She say back to NY Coleman.
So she says, "I take back what I said, and I condemn anyone who tries to masquerade as a dickhead version of you to hell."
Yeah, you're the best.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, he doesn't respond to this, does he?
Oh, he does.
Oh, I didn't
it's
see
a
this.
GIF. It's a GIF
You're
of.
fired. You're fucking fired. Get the fuck out
I'm gonna have to
here.
explain this one to you, but it's a wand waving in the air, and then a file with mischief managed.
Is that the super tall guy with the beard? Do they see it
Oh,
first?
that's
It's like,
Hagrid.
oh, Harry, come into my house. Is that what it is or no?
No.
What is it?
It's just like I was playing a pun on the fact that there was like another account like messing around, like
I don't think that's
mischief
what a
man.
pun is.
I don't know. I guess
Pun?
I don't know. Is pun not the right word there?
Nothing's the right word there. Nothing. Just go on? Just
No, that's it.
Kirk's landscaper then says, "She literally insulted you personally, yet you just bow down."
Correct.
To her.
That is a
Don't
fucking,
you have any pride?
That is a
He goes,
fact.
"It's stored in my tickler file, no doubt."
Oh, Jesus. He loves
that
that
in your
joke.
tickler
He
file.
loves that
Tickler
stupid drop. Anyway, God, I wish you could transfer, like Harry Potter stuff, transfer that disease into Coleman right now so you could live your life. Jesus. Go ahead. So where are you at, right? Is it spread? Is it not? I don't even know how this works.
Yeah, so it started in my shoulder, in my
Yeah.
right shoulder.
Yeah.
Back in college, really, I had pain shooting down my arm into my hand and didn't really think much of it.
Yeah.
Finally got to the point where the pain started getting pain in my thumb, kind of constantly keeping me up at night. I was like, all right, I gotta go do something about this. Found out that if I pressed on a spot in my armpit, like it would send like electric fire down my arm into my hand.
Right.
So found a tumor in the shoulder, 2010, went and had surgery to get that removed. At the time, they thought it was like a schwannoma tumor, which is like this soft thing you can just go in and take out pretty easy. They got it in there, and it really wasn't what they thought it was. Kind of took as much as they could out without damaging the nerve, because it's all nerve bundles in there.
Right.
And kind of sewed me up and left me and told me it was good. Like, we'll just watch it and see what happens. And it didn't really grow. Pain was gone. I was
As you're describing this, Mick is thinking of his next Mick Bait like message to this guy, just to give everyone perspective of what's going on in the world. People are doing important things while the people trying to cure cancer. Mick is also trying to make the world a better place.
I do work hard.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was good, no pain till like 2018, and then the pain came back real bad.
Oh, jeez.
Went back to that same doctor that did the first surgery, and he was a prick. He like blew me off. Was like, live with the pain. You don't want to do another surgery. You know.
Something you tell Mike maybe.
Yeah. So found a different
Seems like
doctor.
the doctor we might want, actually.
No kidding.
So found a different guy down at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore
Yeah.
in 2018. Went to see him, and he kind of was looking at my arm and was like looking at my scars, and he's like, "Who did this to you?" And I was like, oh, this guy in New York. And I told him the doctor's name. He's like, oh, I know this guy.
Oh, really?
Like, he's the guy that cleans up his messes.
Yeah.
It basically said, like, I can get this out. Should have come out the first time.
Is the reason? This guy the reason why you're dying, the New York guy, or no?
I don't know. I got let down by like 2.
Did you sue this guy yet, or no?
Tried to, but
No.
past the
the
statute of limitations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
What's that, Justin?
That's brutal. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think there
Good
would
take.
be on
I-
something like that if you find
Good
out.
for debate, Justin. I never thought of that. What's that?
If he finds out that the doctor fucked up years later, I wouldn't think there would be a statute of limitations on that from when he was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like 2 years, and then but if you can prove that you had consistently been under his care,
That's the problem.
they
I think is
extend
trying
it.
to
It's
prove.
like it's a weird.
I even says like the
law.
Dr. Dan
Yeah.
stuff with these people. Like it's hard.
It's
proof
hard to
thing.
sue a doctor.
Yeah,
it's like they're
yeah.
pretty insulated.
So where are you at? So right now you are going to Mass General. Is that right or no?
Dana Farber.
Dana
yeah,
Farber. I'm sorry, Dana Farber. So where are you at right now, treatment wise? Like where are you at? Like I don't mean to be rude here, but like my contract ends in 2027.
Yep.
I don't like playing golf that much with people I don't know that well. So how many years are we talking? You seem like a very nice guy. I want you to be cured. Like I want, I'd much rather have Coleman or Justin die, but that's not going to happen. When
Don't count it out.
what's that?
Well, one of us will die.
That's true. What is the life expectancy here? What are we talking?
So right now I'm kind of on a good wave. I got these new meds that are working. So as long as they keep working, I'm still going to be around. But
Fantastic, great.
things change.
Is it experimental medication or is it?
No, it's pretty new. But
Yeah,
I was at a point a couple years ago where I thought I was at the end,
yeah,
and then this was kind of like a last ditch effort.
yeah.
And
Oh,
it
good.
worked.
Well, that's good.
So
That's
So
good.
you're not ready to die.
no,
When do we get
disappointing,
what
huh?
happens? When do we get like what has to happen for us to get the big news, the big party?
How do we get you out of here?
The beautiful Vermont.
I guess the meds, my body.
Once we get some of these
Can't tolerate
markers not
these
looking
meds.
so good, then we're in business. All right. Well, look, you seem like a very nice guy. I hope it's a while, but yeah, geez, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Mike? You're a man who's cheated death many times.
He seems like a terrific guy, and I'd like him to live, but he doesn't seem like a prime candidate for what you're trying to
If you
accomplish. here.
saw him, though, you'd feel different. I think this is where your
I
vision
understand.
is letting you down.
Sure, I
Yeah.
understand. Well, even I thought he was I didn't think he was as young as he is, but
There's an old way about him too.
he doesn't seem like he's withering away. I was thinking you'd get someone in here that would be dead by, say, March 30th, you know?
Right. Sure,
Something
that'd be
like that.
great. Yeah, that would be perfect. But-
Hard to lay down.
That's okay.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
appreciate
fine.
it. What's your take, Coleman? You're a young guy with no perspective. What's your take on this?
I'm still just shocked about the look. I can't believe
crazy.
he's in his 30s.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But he looks. You can see it though. Like his skin. Like it's just the hair. I think it's the gray.
Yeah. At the
And,
same
I admire it. I would not be dying that shit either. No way.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Can you
That's
anyway?
so much
or no?
maintenance. I think so, but like,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
do that
no.
Is
every
it
month.
worth it?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the health. I don't know if there's a reason also with that. Huh. Okay. How are the side effects of the stuff you're taking? Okay.
They're not great.
No.
Mostly fatigue.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of gastrointestinal issues.
Oh Jesus.
I think I'm the only one that probably poops more than Mick on the
You
show.
could poop in here. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to poop in here. What is?
Oh, that's good. I went to Dunkin' already. But
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What is your?
Shitting in that bathroom. What's that? There's tampons and shit all over the place. What's
There's
that
tampons
bathroom?
in there?
Well, Julie said she used the bathroom for the same thing.
Oh, at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
the Dunkin'
Jesus
bathroom's not
Christ.
great.
No,
The
not
toilet rocks. I don't know
really?
what Gus was doing in there, but
Good. Jeez, good question. Jesus Christ. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So Steve Robinson would not be a fan of you then.
No.
He's glad. He likes when teachers die.
Yeah. he's really fun.
I talked to Steve yesterday. He'd be
Another
happy
notch
about
in his
that.
belt.
Ah, Jeez. All right.
Well, maybe
okay.
he feeds me a cocktail at the live show.
He would love to do that. That's
yeah.
for sure. What's your any questions for him, Justin, or no? Any thoughts?
So it says here that so you were diagnosed how long ago? 4 years
Diagnosed in 2018.
ago? Okay. Because it says 36 to 76% of people with synovial sarcoma will be alive 5 years. So, I mean, you're already beating it.
I think, though, is that if it's metastasized?
Yeah, it's if it spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably to some extent too.
So
But I'd also say 36. Those aren't great odds.
Yeah. When did you lose the function?
Justin, are you doubting him, Justin?
No.
Seems like does it feel that way, Mike, or no?
Not at all.
You said you were born in 1984, yes?
What's that?
When did you lose you said you can't really use your right arm?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. How
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
golf?
One-handed, lefty.
Were you always a lefty?
I hate bits
No.
like that. That's going to be annoying. All right.
I'm not bad. I think
Uh-huh.
I can beat Trent on breaking 90
Oh, he has one arm.
I'm
No
one-handed.
wonder I got an odd handshake.
Oh, he's
I was
two
like,
arms. but he doesn't use- so your right,
see.
so your right arm. Can you do this with your right arm or no?
Right arm, no.
Oh, you
Well,
can't
I
even
can-
do. Oh, look at your
I can
hand.
move. My hand just
You're a
flops.
fucking
yeah.
mess.
I know.
Jesus Christ, you poor bastard.
Yeah.
Can you listen to this show?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
Have you been on any live shows or no?
no, I bought tickets to Portland last year, but I didn't go.
Okay. Can you make it this year with Easter or no?
I can try. Yeah.
Would love to
This
have
guy
you.
believes in God.
You're invited. You're
I
invited.
tried to buy tickets
At this
again,
point.
and my wife was like, "You didn't go last year. Like, don't buy the tickets again."
Don't fucking let her. Don't fucking let her tell you what to do.
I hear you.
Jesus. Well, you're welcome to join us at the show. I'd love to have you there, Joe.
Awesome.
What were you saying, Justin? I'm sorry. Coleman has no thoughts on that.
The question about when did you lose like your function in
yeah.
your arm?
Yeah. So I saw that. Went to that doctor, and
I love this guy, by the way, Mike. He's so much more optimistic. I'm the most negative person in the world.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You must get so mad listening to me bitch and moan.
no.
By the way, I'm your hero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I can almost be your father, really.
Yeah.
I'm 12 years older than this guy.
Well, that's a young.
I look like your father, but
That's true. It's bizarre. It'd be like, it's almost like on like a bad show, like a This Is Us, when Mandy Moore would have old person makeup on. This is what he looks like, because you can tell he's young. It's very strange.
Interesting.
How quickly did your hair go gray?
right away. Well, like,
instantaneously.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Gray all over? And you have any,
all over. Yeah.
Totally pube, totally 100%.
You weren't going gray before.
No.
No, the picture is crazy.
No.
Yeah, the
I
reason
want
I
Mike to
reacted
get this
that way.
disease so we can be like, I want to go gray this fast.
I can give you some of the pills.
That would be unbelievable.
A couple grays.
It'll be
coming
good
in.
for weight loss too if you're looking for that.
This is
there you go.
perfect.
The pills, it's the pills that make you go totally gray?
Yeah.
Justin, you should be doing those pills.
Maybe me and Justin should do this. Coleman, maybe.
Make Justin even more pervy when he's going around these schools like a gray old man.
It's like extreme Ozempic.
What's that,
Chemo
Justin?
diet.
I don't go around.
Sure,
schools.
I understand. Huh. Your doctors now are good?
Yeah, great.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. Okay. So you have treatment today.
No treatment. I just go get scans done every 3 months to make sure nothing's growing.
Today could be a good day for us then for the show.
Could be,
You
yeah.
never know. It was weird with my mom and my dad. Like you just never knew. You know, like,
Yeah.
but like if you're feeling good, that's a good sign. Like you're able to go. You're going to work every day. Are you a high school
Part-time.
teacher? Or
No, middle school.
middle school
Yeah,
teacher.
so I've heard it all.
Yeah, Jesus. Huh. Okay. You become like a rally. The kids rally around you and it's like that now, or no? Like they love their no.
It's not that warm and
that
fuzzy.
big.
They don't
He's
really
not that
care.
close to
They don't really
dying
care.
yet. He's not a.
You
He's
gotta
not
see,
perfect. for
Mike, you
this.
gotta see it.
I understand. I'm just
This guy's lying to himself. Trust me. I'm just being nice. Yeah. I would say, what time is it right now? 9:56, 10:30. I'd say 55.
Oh, all right.
I
Well, that makes me
good.
feel better
I
about
feel
this
good.
whole
Yeah, I
thing.
feel good. What were you gonna say, Justin? Or Coleman? Were you gonna say something? I'm sorry. I thought one of you guys was gonna say something. No.
No, I guess, like, is there anything that you haven't done yet? Like, obviously, you're
I like
facing
vamping
down.
Coleman.
God, this is like Steve asking that AJ Soprano question.
It's true. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, what
you're
is your have you traveled now that you got, have you kind of, because I wonder about that. When I get cancer, am I going to be super wanting to do things or just enjoy? I mean, you have kids, all kidding aside, that's so awful.
Yeah.
So what's the deal if you lose your job, I have to pay for them? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, we can negotiate that. I don't know. What does your wife do for a living?
She is she was a teacher. She's now like admin in a school.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got a totally scam job. Vacations, fucking pensions. It's ridiculous. Jesus, God. I'm with Steve on this one.
Yes, the lavish life of teachers.
Summer's off.
The summers
This
are
guy
nice,
could take
isn't
chemo all summer long. You have to worry about school. How are your kids doing with it? 8 and 10, you
it? They
said?
do pretty good.
Oh,
yeah.
Christ. It's probably all they know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My youngest was like 3, I think, when I got diagnosed in 2018. So
Oh, God damn it. Jesus. Huh. Anyway, I don't know. Should we keep talking? You want to talk about something? What do you want to talk about, Joe? You're here today. It's your Make-A-Wish day. So I can sit in Mike's lap and
does
tell
feel
you
like
jokes or no?
yeah.
Come on.
Are you Blind Mike Project subscriber?
Don't worry.
I subscribe. I don't think I subscribe to the Patreon, but I
Oh,
follow
YouTube.
the
Oh, good. There you go, Mike.
Thank you.
Sure. I
You don't want to take money
YouTube
from this guy
follow.
at this point, would
It
you?
all counts. No, please. Keep your money.
Really? Jesus, God. So what's going on other than that?
Well, it looks like.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. So you're open to, if things get really bad, what's your family's take on this actual, like, would you, all bits aside, how do you feel about assisted suicide just on its own? Forgetting.
Oh, on its own, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think if you
Is that
need
something
it-
you would consider doing if it gets bad? Forgetting, like, if the show didn't exist,
Yeah.
you would.
Yeah, I think so. So like 2 years ago,
Yeah, when you said things were
it
bad.
spread. Cancer spread to my lung and my spine,
Yeah.
and it was pressing up.
It's not
against,
there now.
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Well, here's the issue with that, though, is like, what if he did it 2 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, it could get better. That's the ultimate.
Yeah,
issue.
but I think there's a certain
think-
point where no.
I think
where they're
if,
like, we just can't do it.
if you're in that much pain and there's really no other treatment options, you've tried everything. I could see.
Yeah, let's
see
not
it
give
in
me
the
any
mix.
hope, Mike. All right? What the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ. Stick to fucking Will Ferrell, all right? Jesus.
Oh, I got made some good points.
Vinny Polino. Yeah, who knew Will Ferrell wasn't funny anymore?
Ron Burgundy. They did a lot with
They
him.
did a sequel.
Too much.
Can't believe it. So are you actually open to the Vermont thing if things are at its worst?
It's intriguing.
Okay.
It's intriguing.
I love that
I'm not going to
answer,
say
Coleman.
no. I don't think I'm saying yes yet either.
All right. How's the missus feel about this?
She thinks I'm absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We could talk to her. I could talk to her. Is she a fan? She's not a fan of the show.
No.
No, she likes the whatever, the hoity-toity, you know.
You said that in a way like she dislikes the show.
No, she knows nothing about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Knows nothing about the show.
She was trying
She
to
knows
get me
you're here.
Yeah, she knows I'm here. She's outside. waiting
She's
for me.
outside?
Yeah, she drove up with me this morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Where are the
What a
kids?
bizarre.
They
Like,
in the
wait,
car
what are you
too?
doing today?
Kids are home with my parents.
Kids home with your parents. Okay. Do you look older than your father?
Ooh, good question. I think people would be confused if they saw us together.
you were brothers.
They probably think we're friends. Yeah, or
His
something.
father looks
yeah.
11
That's
million
awesome.
years old.
I love old guys at Dunkin' Donuts talking about old baseball. If I
that's
took
my
some of your-
dream,
If I
yeah.
took some of your pills, I could go do that.
You can.
I can get away with that with my hip.
You could do that now.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I really grade up with like 80-year-olds and I was like, oh yeah, Stam Usual, I saw it, like that whole thing.
I suppose.
Oh, but the side effects are bad.
Yeah, they're not great.
Yeah,
They're
see,
not
I'd
great.
love it without the side effects. If they could get rid
Yeah.
of those.
That's the real dream, having cancer without the side effects.
Correct. Yes, it's like being the mob without killing people. It's my dream.
Yeah.
I just hang around, eat pasta, and fucking break balls all day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what were you saying?
So it seems like Daver is just.
Seems like he's taking a well.
Yeah.
So I will say I like Daver. I have nothing against Daver, but I'm seeing people are sending me messages of Daver shitting like on the show, and I'm like, Daver,
Listen to me.
Dave, take it easy. Like, this is not real. Like, it's $100 bet. Like, this is what I'll say about Mike Montante, who obviously is a loser. Everyone agrees with that. Montante would have fun with this if this was about him.
Oh, he comes forth and says I'm a degenerate. The only reason we know Montante is a degenerate. Well, not the only
Right,
reason,
yeah,
but
Bill, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like Daver, if he just played along, I just don't think he has that in him. He's not.
No.
He's happy to dump on
I
people.
didn't realize that.
He's
I
happy
would have
to,
thought the opposite.
Oh, he's dumped on people for happy to do that, happy to
Gus,
pile on.
you know?
Gus, Menners, all these people. But when the worm turns, he then runs and hides. The truth is, I like him, but he's like taking money from Minifans because of the podcast. That's how he met these people. And now he's like hiding and calling the show, calling us out. It's like it's probably best for him just to go away then. No loss, really.
What I don't get, and I get it's different because I'm on the show, but
Right.
like if I was messaging Ned Snark and like, hey, could you loan me money? What would he think that I should be under the impression like that should never be brought up on air? You know what I mean? Like he's become a character on the show. He wants to be involved.
Yeah, it was brought
He's
up,
messaging fans.
Right.
Can you give me money? That comes up on air. Like,
And it
that's
was
just
brought
what
up.
happens.
It was brought up on a show on the network, and so we talked about it. Like I don't know, it's not. And by the way, he's like kind of scum. Like it's a scumbag move. So and I like the guy, but like just have fun with it. Be like, yeah, I'm a fucking loser. I owe money, whatever, and then play along with it. And then it's over.
What
if
did
he
he-
came here tomorrow with Mutt and joked around, it'd be over.
Right.
But he's not capable of that. So like I wish
Because
him,
I don't think
wish
it's
him
that
luck.
serious a
Not
thing.
at
It's like a
all.
shitty thing, kind of, but like it's not.
It's a joke.
It's not an egregious crime.
Visuals Dave doesn't care. The
Right.
other guy got his money back. Like it's not a big deal. What do you say, Justin? Something or no?
Yeah, so I did some digging last night
Oh, well, here we
on. No, it was actually kind of like in his favor. I kind of looked out to see, like, I reached out to people. Like, I have people. Has Dave ever like hit you up about a loan? I reached out to the two people that said. So I do think that the only loans he's ever taken from Minifans were the two that he mentioned on the show.
I know that's not true, but yeah,
Really?
yes, I know that's not true, but it doesn't. But that doesn't matter. Like I don't really. It's funny. Like it's a joke. The thing yesterday was a joke. He should have played along instead of the way he handled it. Now he's gonna be one of these guys who shits on the show and he'll
Well,
come back, huh?
I don't know, because apparently Menners had a show last night, and BA apparently messaged Daver, and Daver had this to say.
It's shocking. He did tell me that. I reached out. I said, "How you doing, buddy?" And he said, I was a good egg, which honor for David.
Hold on, real quick.
But
You guys get messages on the show account as well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did BA send the message to the show account the day before with making fun of Daver and his gambling?
Yeah, he sent it.
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, he certainly did. He was
It was
leading
like the shooting one.
Yes, he was leading the charge against. I didn't know about the story. I don't think at the time. And BA, like, I watched the thing with Menners, and BA's like, "Oh, I feel bad for Dave, or it's a tough situation." I'm like, "You're sending us like messages shitting on the guy, like gifs about it, which is funny.
Well, that's my point to Dave.
Which I think is funny. Like, I like BA, but
why would you think any of these people would keep your secret? Not even shitting on them. Like, if you're messaging Minifans, the only way you know each other is through the show and gossiping about the show and talking shit about certain people and things you do like, things you don't like. Why would you think this is the only thing that wouldn't come up?
You know he's watching.
No, well, that's what the clip Justin's going to play. He's not.
I heard it, but I mean, you don't think he's watching, Justin?
Oh, he's 100% watching. He's not going to answer.
So he's shitting on the show in what way? I'm curious.
Like, oh, these guys are assholes. Why are they doing this?
I mean, like you.
Yeah.
Or like Visionless
it's always
Dave.
me.
Yeah.
Does he hit you up for money, Joe, or no?
No.
No. Hasn't tried to say fake cancer scams or anything?
Hey, you are dying. You might want to. Just going to go to waste.
Oh, well. Yeah, play a clip, Justin, if you want.
And he said, I was a good egg, which honor for Daver. But he's like, he said he might be done with KMS for good now.
Oh, no.
But because I think a lot of
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
So I like Daver, so I mean, I can know, whatever. I feel bad for him, but like, have some fun. Like,
I'm surprised. I started seeing tweets like that,
Here is
that
BA,
their show is canceled or something. I was like, what the hell's going on?
BA February 5th, which is what, yesterday?
Yes.
12:07 a.m. So before, when the big dog parlay loses, but you never put it in, it's a picture of Daver just dancing around. So I mean, he's tweeting about it. He seems, pretty happy. But yeah, it's like, well, you dance on his grave and then say you feel bad. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what's there to say really. I don't know. What do you think, Justin or Coleman?
I thought one of the other interesting things was like with their big dog parlay, basically like it would be in his favor almost to give a bad pick then.
Yeah, I heard them say it last night.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, he was like rooting for them. Yeah, of course. Sabotage. Like shoeless Joe Jackson.
But also, let's not pretend like these bets were nothing more than a 50-50.
At best. So 33%.
Well, no, like if you think Ravens -4.5 or Chiefs +4.5, I mean, it's.
Are you defending him? I don't understand. What are you saying?
No, I mean the idea that he would give bad picks in order to try to lose, it's like it all evens itself.
Oh, but he wanted the bets to lose, though.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, like that's the thing, and the thing, like him call. Like I like the guy, so I feel bad for him, but like just relax, take a deep breath, and like it's all. Nobody's actually like it's. He's embarrassed. I get it. He's embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed too if I was his age and I needed to borrow $500. I didn't have any kids. I don't have any kids.
Oh,
You're a single
sure.
guy, and he came in there, so he's making $90,000 a year, almost $100,000 a year. He needs to borrow $500. I'd be humiliated, but
I'd be super embarrassed, and I would probably be more uncomfortable and anxious than he is. But I can't imagine thinking like, oh, they shouldn't talk about it on the show.
no.
That's the part. That's the part I don't get. It's like I wouldn't.
But the
handle
usual
that
people
either,
will take his
but-
side. I've already seen it. Like which is fine, no big deal. But I like the guy, so I hope he's all right.
His problem was that he doubled down. If he just came out like when it first came out and was like, "Hey, I never placed the bet. I'm a fucking idiot. I thought I could make some money off of this."
You can also purposely be like, no, and just be an asshole and have fun with it too, though. Be like, oh, I made the bet, and just be a prick and go with that too.
But the not placing the bet part, I don't even really have a problem with.
No.
Like he was taking the risk. He would have to if it hit, they'd have to pay them.
Well, that was the
No, he has to make the bet.
I understand, but what I'm saying is like if that was the story, I might be like, oh well, who cares? Like I'm not gonna shit on Daver. The part that I thought was weird is that he was like he borrowed money from Visionless Dave, didn't pay him back for a while. That was the aspect I didn't.
But he was taking money from those guys and not placing the bet, though.
Right.
Same thing.
No, I'm talking about taking like loans from
Well, it's
people.
crazy.
Not paying
Thousands
them
of
back.
dollars to
But,
people. It's nuts.
but what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's wrong to not place the bet, but I wouldn't really care about that. I wouldn't be like, how Daver, how could you?
But yeah, like
Him calling back yesterday was a bad look.
not good, Joe. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not
the idea
good.
that he did that on his own without listening to the show. It's like, oh, actually,
Oh yeah. Do you think he's
And
just?
Dave from Bill Rick could go jump in the ocean too. I've had enough of him too. What was that?
I forgot. He may have not have listened. He just may have on his own been like, you know what? I'm going to stop listening to the show today. Why did something happen with me?
He might just call back.
Yeah.
So I like the guy, but whatever. Like, good luck to them, him and Danny.
What happened to Danny?
Well, he's like, yeah, we're not doing the show. I'm like, well, then if you're taking his side over, like, good luck. See you later. No hard feelings. Like, the fuck out of here.
Manners did say that they're going to be trying to replace KMS
Quantum Kirk. Yeah.
on the network.
I heard
like
that.
KMS Rewind or something like that.
Yes, I heard that. Yes, I tried to listen the best I could. I like BA, but Every 2 seconds of be on that show, it's like, oh, did Killer Kowalski, is he blocked from the... I'm like, just fucking, you have ADHD, just fucking host the show or don't.
Well, I just don't get, like, I feel like Menner's just...
Oh, Roscoe and Freddie Lynn is messaging saying, your hair looks on fire today, BA. Like, shut the fuck up. Just fucking do the show. Jesus Christ, you retard.
I feel like Menner's just does these shows now where he just talks about how great the network is and how more people should be watching it.
Yes.
And I don't understand what the point of that is.
I don't either.
I like it.
The man's dying, so let him die. He's actually dying, Joe. He has terrible COVID, so yeah, there you go. All right, what else?
We have
oh, good.
We have a call.
Oh, okay. Hello.
What's up, Kurt GB?
Oh, wow. Graham Bennett is calling back. Hello,
Wow.
Graham.
It's been a while.
Yeah, man, I know. I don't know what I did wrong, but I guess the sins are still sins if I'm waiting in the cold on hold for 30 minutes. Whatever I did, I apologize. You know, maybe it's not chasing skirt or whatever, but I know you're a grudge guy, but it is what it is. Listen, a big fan of Richard Gere. I saw you got him in studio. Hey, Richard, you're on the way out. Can you give us a play-by-play, bro? Did you nail Julia Roberts? Can you give us a play-by-play?
No, I didn't.
All right. What about, I mean, listen, I'm all for the respect of women. You know what I mean? If you want to hear about respect for women, tune in 2 times a week. You can hear all about it on high-rated podcasts, or maybe not. I think like 8 people listen. But either way, Cindy Crumpin, bro.
Sure.
How's the box? The box and the tip, bro. Give us the score, please. Come on, bro. You're on the way out. Don't hold back, dude.
Middle
Don't
school
hold
teacher,
back.
Graham, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Graham.
Anything else, Graham?
No, I want to hear about Cindy's box.
Goodbye, Graham.
Good to hear from
Oh, boy.
You might be owing me some money, Kurt.
Well, listen, Joe, you came in here. What else?
You ever stick a gerbil up your ass?
That's one, I think I've talked this before. I don't know how that, like, every kid in America knew about that when I was a kid. That was
Yeah.
It
pre-internet.
is amazing.
Like
That and the Rod Stewart one.
yes, and like,
Stuff like that.
Marilyn-
Urban legends like that.
What's the Rod Stewart one?
or the Jamie Lee Curtis
Overdosed on
one.
cum, basically.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. That was a famous one.
Yep.
Jamie Lee Curtis had a penis. Like everyone talked about that. I got in middle school. Like went around. Like
Marilyn Manson was, he like took his ribs out so he could suck his own dick. or
my
something.
own was Marilyn Manson was the kid in the Wonder Years. He was the Josh, the neighbor on the Wonder Years. That was like something that people just said. And like I was like, people in like Oregon. There's no internet. How did everybody know this?
The Jamie Lee Curtis one is what I've heard like adults say
Right.
as recently as a few years.
Right.
You know, like people still think that.
Yeah, I don't get it. Who started the Richard Gere thing?
I
It was always like I know a guy who knew somebody who worked in the emergency room that Richard Gere had like a gerbil in his ass.
the most logical explanation I've heard is like something to do with like contract negotiate. I think it started by scorned agencies or networks or studios, whatever.
Why would somebody do that though? Not the agent. Why would somebody put a gerbil in their
That's
asshole?
because it'll move around.
Oh yeah, sure, Coleman.
What is it, Tiddlywinks?
Wow, Coleman.
Right. What was that, Justin?
Tiddlywinks with Mr. Slave. According to TMZ, apparently Sylvester Stallone started it.
Oh Jesus Christ! I think they told me he died. Holy shit!
No.
started the rumor?
Started the rumor about Richard Gere.
Well, they hated each other.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I heard then. I knew
Well,
it was
that's fine.
some enemy.
Anyway, any other Daver thoughts or no?
No, it just seems like he's out. He
I think
doesn't want to part.
I think cooler heads will prevail. I think
Yeah,
he'll
guys
realize.
guys like Shane are mocking you. Take a picture of you and saying 38 years old. Shane is a disgusting person. I retweeted it. Somebody else tweeted a picture of Greg Popovich and saying 38 years old. This is ridiculous.
I did coach basketball.
What's that?
I did coach
You did
basketball.
coach basketball?
I did.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not anymore though. Huh? With the right hand.
I coach my son's basketball team now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This guy takes the mic and says, "Hey, everyone, that's inappropriate. Stop booing."
Forgot about that. Jesus. What else?
So we had Gus and Steve last night.
I was
did not-
appalled by
I
this.
did not listen to
Oh,
this.
it'll hurt your heart. This is. I'll put it into perspective for you. This is Steve essentially had Gus on and said, "I love so much when you come in and dance." It was a Howard Stern moment.
I knew this was going to happen. Man. This was so predictable.
Oh,
Did you hear this show or no?
No, I haven't.
All right, go ahead.
So it's going to be announced gaming with Gus.
Awesome.
Let me hear that again.
Oh, what a
So it's
salesman.
going to be announced gaming with Gus.
Awesome.
it was just everything, and it was like it was a morning. It was a Regis Philbin type of vibe.
We're gonna be starting that probably officially
I
launching.
think Steve was like
next-
that on 9/11. Do you think he was just like he wanted to get moving on?
Anyways, Gus, how are you?
We got Tom Selleck here.
the third plane.
All right, go ahead.
In March, but we're gonna kind of iron out the stuff right during February, get the goods and bads and that.
That is
And then,
cool.
and yeah, so
What
working
did
on
you just say?
The goods and bads.
No,
of that.
what did Steve say?
February, get the goods and bads and that.
That is
And then,
cool.
Oh
yeah,
my
so
God.
working on
That is
having
cool. That
fun.
is super cool, Gus. You're
This
a
is
cool
depressing.
guy. I give credit to Gus because eventually he does call him out and is like, why are you?
Being such a pussy?
Yeah, basically.
So what do you have for me, Gus? Anything on your mind?
I mean, what's
or-
with this? What's with this new nice Steve bullshit act? Like,
It's
like you
The problem is, I think that's not the act. I don't think though. I think Steve was obviously acting before.
Exact.
Yeah,
Well,
he's just a nice guy.
well,
Like, he's
no,
a-
I think both are. I think he's a nice guy
who gets frustrated.
who listened to the show and said, "Fuck this Gus guy," and then when he met him, felt bad that he did it, maybe or something. But like he believed everything he said before. Like he wanted
I mean, that
Gus
guy you're
out.
hearing wrote this. He wrote this letter.
Right.
You know,
awesome.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. But there's a lot of it's a very morning show vibe he had.
Jesus, I forgot about that weird thing.
Steve Seacrest.
Things that could trigger me. For example, you read my top 50 list on the air a few weeks ago. It said this guy. Then proceeded to mention William Benditson was too high, and Bruce is on that this guy line was a therapy session for me.
That's not real.
Wow, I guess I'm just some guy.
And now he's like sucking off Andrew Augustus. How low is that? Does it get worse?
Yeah, there's some
What did Steve say to that? To the Gus accusation?
Awesome.
I don't think he said that. No.
Hopping back and forth. You can't do that. Oh, and you froze.
he just fell off. But eventually the answers.
Having. Well,
Are you-
okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Oh, now you guys are gone.
Oh, now we're back.
I know, but the nice guy is who I am daily, you know. So it's like, you know.
So then
try-
why have the shtick to
Pretty
begin with of
reasonable
being
question
an
by
asshole?
Gus. I have to
Yes,
say.
very.
It's rugged out of his brains, probably. at the
Gus
time.
was good in this.
Was he?
But there was just no reason to have him on.
I saw Menners say that John from Scranton jumped in and ruined it in the middle or something, though.
Yeah, that was
That was the moment you just heard.
Oh,
But it
okay.
was because there was
Technical stuff.
issues,
All right. Okay, yeah. So that was it, huh?
Oh
Good.
you should know.
Mm-hmm.
Neither Steve nor Gus is to blame for this relationship.
Oh, is it me?
You guessed it.
Always
something
is.
that
It always
you
is.
learn through trial and error, Gus. You know how that goes. You know, you try things, they work, they don't work, and then you rely on like how you were raised. I had two good parents; they raised me right, so
Sure did.
you know, it was kind of like,
My
all right,
parents raised me right, but there's a lot of wrong going on with me.
same. So, how did your dad take all this? Have you talked to him about it? Or
That's not what I was talking about.
These guys are, of course not. These guys are best friends now.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But Gus was at least quite. But everything Gus said, Steve,
You got an answer, huh?
He's literally doing Ed McMahon.
Good for you, Gus.
You are correct. Sir.
What do they blame me? What do they say? Do you have it or no? I don't know. What is it, Mike?
What exactly was that part?
I think I labeled it Kirk was
Kirk's fault.
Kirk's
That-
fault.
That was what I had from. Kirk's
Oh, maybe
fault.
I fucked up then. He says he's like, you know, the thing was pretty much more. It was more between me and Kirk, not you and me, Gus. You know?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Jeff Delow just texted me. He has been invited to the Consistency podcast as a guest.
Oh wow.
That's
I don't understand the point of him having Gus on.
What a sentence.
It was like 3 weeks too late.
It was probably 5 months.
Was there ever a point? Was there ever?
Yeah.
That's
5
amazing.
grams.
Yeah.
No, it's what like I don't do it every day.
Yeah.
But like when I do it, it's a fun time.
I'm an advocate, man. I'm along those lines. I'm about 5 to 10, but not 500.
What a pussy Steve is. What happened?
You say he takes a gummy a day?
That is soupy Steve big time.
Yeah.
So Gus,
Big
I understand
time.
you've been getting older.
I don't understand. He's talking about his new job. What is going on here? So how they blame me, Mike? What are they saying?
That's what he said. The whole thing. It was me versus Kirk. It was kind of Kirk like egging me on, not me versus you.
It's always my fault.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, I mean, yeah, I didn't listen to it, but if people want to listen to it, go crazy. Greg Polar's on there tonight too. I saw on the
Kirkmore.
Well,
Oh, I thought Steve was getting all these guests.
no, Jeff D. Lowe. That's a big get.
But that's like something. I have no problem with him like patching things up with Gus and being totally fine with him now
good.
or whatever.
That's good.
But why have him on the show?
I know, to be like nice to each
Like
other.
it would be like now if Mick was like, "Hey, I got to get you on my show," I would be like, "I'll do it," but what's the confrontation?
We gotta
Like,
get Mick.
what's the point?
We get Mick in here sometime. He hasn't been in here in a while.
He was in here
He
yesterday.
won't come in for free anymore.
What do you mean?
You didn't see me?
Nick was here yesterday?
Yeah, Portnoy commented on what a good job.
Oh, I didn't
he does.
realize that. No, it didn't seem like a great Mick appearance. I'm just doing that to get him upset. Mick has been kind of subdued the last couple of times. No, Justin, or no?
Of course. I mean, because he kind of lost his, like, he does this whole thing about, like, how he storms out, he makes this big hurrah.
I thought Mick was fine yesterday, but he's lost that, like, that thing.
Well, the
Yeah.
problem
You
is.
agree with that, Joe, or no?
I liked his sign language on Nantucket. I thought that was fire.
20% of people in Mother's Vineyard are deaf. Yeah, it's true.
And would you rather be deaf or blind?
What was the sports one? The Christian debate? What was
the
it?
downstairs debate.
Yeah, what was it?
The basement debate.
Oh, yeah.
Tough coaching.
Tough coaching, yeah.
Where are you at with
you
tough
beat the
coaching?
shit out of your kids, when they're playing.
I liked his topics.
I like Mick.
I thought
but
they provoked
I
debate.
think Mick's in a weird spot right now, though, because like it's forced if he tries that crazy.
Yeah, he either has to be crazy and like ruin his chances of maybe someday getting a job, or
Right.
lose anything interesting about him.
Correct.
So it's a tightrope walk.
Brutal spot.
Yeah.
I thought he was fine, but he's lost a little bit of that. The M&M boys, I can tell you, I talked to Montante yesterday. The M&M boys are divided right now.
Oh, boy.
I'll just leave it at that. There's division in the ranks.
Shocking.
Did you
I'll leave it at that.
Did you text Portnoy and apologize for the way you portrayed me?
Yes, I did. Okay. And he appreciated that. 'cause
Dave, you should
Dave
know.
felt the same way.
I left some things. You could probably tell, but I left
Yeah.
this part out.
I think he feels the same way. What else is going on?
I
Go ahead,
have I don't know if I want to play you this because it's going to make you either sad or angry.
Oh yeah, this is rough too.
What is it?
It's one of the ads for the Super Bowl.
One of the ads for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Is it with Gronk or no?
No, it's with someone you admire.
Okay, 1 second, because I saw another Gronk one last night. The Carl Weathers was a newer one, so he's still in them. Really? Because he's doing the.
Maybe he's not dead.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on from that. But go ahead.
It's called Marty and Francesa Make a Website.
Hey, Dad. What are you doing?
I
I'm trying to make
I'd love Marty and Francesa make one.
really short, like 30 seconds.
Marty, good
30-second film is gonna be much harder. Because
This doesn't really surprise
each
me. He's done a
scene
lot
is
of commercials before.
A second, maybe.
Is he making fun of his the way he's he's
The
like
main
old?
character happens to be a website. Now, the thing is, I don't really know what a website is or what it thinks about, what it cares about, if it cares about anything at all. I don't know if it thinks at all. I need to sort of get inside the sense of what a website is. It's almost as I have to create.
All right.
Would you prefer the end of Killers of the Flower Moon or this that he go out on?
That's a good question. Nobody can believe this guy's 38. Tweets are
Really?
the tweets are unbelievable. They're just tweeting at me. The poor guy. Jesus.
Well, you look healthy as a horse to me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
What else, boys?
I did have
That was a dud.
this Mad Dog audio from yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was talking about Dan Orlovsky and just shitting on him for no reason.
He stinks. He's right about that though. This guy stinks. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say something. Yeah. Who cares? Indoors in a pair of pants on, tossing a football around. Who cares? For crying out loud. He ran out of the end zone. Nobody cares. That's like Steve making 15 free throws at an empty gym, and then he goes into a ball game and is, 4 for 10 at the line with the game on the line. Why? Because he hits the three going across there like a.
The hell's he talking
Which
about?
is definitely Nobody possible. Cares, Steve.
Basically, Dan Orlovsky was in the skills.
His free throws on his 4th and 10?
Does he call Stephen A. Smith Steve?
Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's on with
I don't
Stephen
love
A.
that.
Yeah.
Mad Dog should be able to call him something different though.
Oh,
I'm okay
he's certainly
with that.
allowed to.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Go ahead. But what's your point of that clip though?
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. Just kind of shitting on him for zero reason. But
What else?
quick
show, Joe.
I got more. I actually did.
You're down
have,
on Coleman, it seems.
No, he's what he is. But I'm not gonna lie to you. That thing I mentioned at the top of the show yesterday bothered me. Let's move on. And the Kelly Keegs I'm a New York City bro thing actually bothered me.
Oh, that I can't defend. The first one, I thought he was talking to Justin more though than you.
He was not. And the Kelly Keegs hey, I understand the guy's kind of an asshole. Wink, wink. Fucking.
I wasn't saying that.
Fredeldorf, whatever the fuck. it is.
Dumbledore.
I hate shit like that. What's that, Justin?
It was a little bit hey, I'm on your side.
Yeah, hey,
No
I'm
shot.
Girl. What the hell are you fucking? What are you talking about? You want to go over the tweets again?
I just don't care about New York in the.
Then why'd you respond to the tweet at all?
Because I felt like I had to. She's calling me out and saying.
Yeah,
that
then you just
as
got on your
asshole
knees.
Behavior. No.
Yes, you did.
That's just my way
Justin, read the tweets
handling.
again. We'll do it again. Though. We're gonna do this all show. I don't care. $23 years old. I mean, this fucking generation is absolutely porked. They have no chance with guys like Coleman. No chance.
This is a generational issue.
If he's this guy would have been in war 50 years ago. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ, he's fucking.
Oh no, his family. You kidding me?
That's a good point.
No.
Same with me, by the way.
Bone spurs or something.
I got bad eyes.
That's true.
Yeah, sure.
You do?
I do. I wear contacts.
Hop on that train. Huh?
Here we go. Everyone.
Well, Justin's is bullshit. But go ahead.
Coleman, every day I get more disappointed in the person you're becoming. Happy you got a job back, but damn, asshole behavior. Quote tweeted.
Now, like, what's a normal response, a Minifan response? Kelly Keys basically saying, you're an asshole. You're on this show with this asshole, and every day I lose respect for you because you're on this piece of shit show with this misogynist, sexist, racist, homophobe, blah, 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 motherfucking asshole. If you're one of my guys, Mike,
Yes.
what do you do?
I probably would have retweeted it and said
That's fine. You just let you let it go.
Let the world decide.
But would you have ever been like, hey, you got a little room there, a little cuddle time?
My defensive
Cuddle
comment would
like
be
Coleman.
this.
I mean, that's what.
I wonder if when I first started, if it was like Hank or Gaz or someone I worked with, if I would have been like, hey,
I'm
we're
friends
still
with those
friends,
guys,
right?
though.
No, I know that,
Those
but
are
I'm
main
saying
guys.
those are the only people I have had some kind of relationship with that I can put myself into that perspective. So I'll defend Coleman there and say maybe.
There's no way you would have done that. It Red 13 the weekend the show somebody did.
Not with Kelly. Not with someone like
not with
Kelly.
anybody. You wouldn't have taken their side. No way. No way.
I wasn't taking their side though.
That's not even arguable. Justin, is that even arguable?
Yikes! This is very Slytherin of you. Kind of like,
which suggests again, like you guys used to talk about Harry Potter at Barstool. That's a fact.
Sure, but I don't.
That's what I'm talking about, you shithead.
But I don't.
You get what I'm saying, Joe, or no?
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Coleman, is Barstool your first job?
Like first.
No, you forgot he went up and down that one street in New Jersey and handed out
Jewish. I was beach badge checker.
Yeah, right, sure, right. You were what?
Beach badge checker.
Yes, that's what, so this is your first real job.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you love Barstool. Like you see the old tweets of you begging Barstool for a job.
He was in tight with those girls at Barstool, I think.
Yeah, not as tight as he wanted to be, but yeah. Yeah. But like if you gave him true serum, and this is my issue, not his. He is Barstool first, like Kirk Minnick like 8th.
I don't think so, though.
Right, Justin?
I wouldn't say 8th. I would say probably
Call him
probably second.
Booth Justin, we call him. He's in that booth. He's a different guy. That's a Len answer right there.
I think Justin's right. They're probably second. I do think he cares about the show,
Distant second.
but he's definitely a
I would say
Barstool fan.
But like I don't.
Distant second, Justin?
Distant second.
The KFC radio answer, remember that?
That was absurd. That was.
Did you answer? Was it some?
Yes, but in the
was it a
context,
puppet? Was that you or puppet?
in the context of that?
What are you laughing at, Justin?
I always thought Kelly Keegs and I would be friends, especially seeing how she tears up at a bar like yours truly. But after ranking Prisoner of Azkaban as the worst Harry Potter book, it makes me question it all.
That was yesterday, 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
When was that?
He actually tweeted it during the show.
When was that? When was that?
That was September of 21.
Oh, my God.
This is where I feel obligated to defend Coleman just because Justin's read these tweets from me, and I get tense. I'm like, oh, God.
That's it. I think... Go ahead.
Hogwarts Legacy Day 1 notes from getting to watch Kelly Keegs try it out today. Streaming setups have a lot of moving parts. Professor Fig sucks and totally up to something. Go around the back corner when you're stuck at the first wall. Also, Kelly Keegs, I loved the fit, and Umbridge was an absolute force in Order of the Phoenix, just as you are in #Surviving Barstool. The new pod at BC we got
because we got high. It was their old show.
Shut up.
It's phenomenal too.
Noting your knowledge of our history is not helping you in this situation.
January.
I can't help it. I just like.
Oh, I'm sure we're done.
I
right?
really like her.
Are we done, Justin? Or no?
January 15th.
Oh,
okay. I said KMS 2, maybe 3.
Sure. Thank you.
Up late listening to the new episode. Just straight fire emoji. Might be my new.
What
favorite,
episode is that? Of what?
Might be my new favorite pod. I don't know, but it's at Kelly Keegs.
What's the podcast?
That was
Barstool,
the
at
same
Chicken Fry.
show that I mentioned. The Because We Got High show.
With
It was
who?
Keegs, Brianna Chicken Fry, and Rhea.
Let me hear some of that.
It's like old. I don't.
Well, let's find it, shall we?
Oh, this is not the first time you've used typical Slytherin behavior either.
Oh, really? I thought that was a new one.
This guy likes, and it's fine. I don't get mad at people. Like, do you like broccoli, Joe?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, what food don't you like?
I don't know. I
Joe,
eat
say a
everything.
fucking
asparagus.
What? You don't like asparagus?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You've only got so many days left.
I'm not going to go over there and choke you to death because you don't like asparagus. I'm not going to choke Coleman to death because he likes Kelly Keegs, finds her more interesting than Kirk Minahan as a content provider.
I don't think.
I don't know if he finds her more interesting. I just think Coleman. Don't you think Coleman, the way he is, would fit in way better with the girls at Barstool than
Yes.
like Marty Mush.
Yes.
So
well, Marty Mush has done fine with the girls at Barstool.
Well, that's
to be
true.
fair.
That's true.
But yes, yeah, I think Coleman's even that clip with Caroline. Coleman's one of the girls.
No.
Yeah.
You know that clip, Mike? Hey girls, come on. Like that.
I can tell those tweets are, and I've done it before. I'm not casting aspersions.
Sure.
He is
Stop
saying.
prefacing these things, Mike. You can rip them. It's okay.
I know, but I understand that I've done the same things. Is all I'm saying.
Okay.
But he's saying, remember, we have something in common, right? Like
That's what I was saying
he wants
earlier,
her
of course.
to like him. Yeah, like
I don't care if she likes me or not.
Coleman,
I
don't fucking lie. That's
I'm
bullshit.
not. I don't care.
Justin, you believe that?
If Kelly Keegs were to tell you today, like, never talk to me again, you're with that fucking asshole.
I wouldn't give a fuck because
That's a lie.
I don't think
it's
like,
a lie.
But
You're
it's
lying.
fine.
That's not true, though.
You could be.
Nobody believes you. You're like Dave right now. Nobody believes you.
okay. Here's what Coleman's not understanding. I'm
Listen
more disappointed in you every day is her saying you're part of the enemy now, and what you're saying is, hey Kelly, no, I'm really not though.
Okay.
Like remember,
That's how it comes off.
I just
Remember-
I don't
like,
think I
remember
read
the
it
good
as
old
that
days.
initially.
how else could you read it?
I don't know. I didn't take it as that at first, though.
I don't even consider Kelly Keys an enemy. By the way, she hates us. I don't know.
I'm saying Kelly's
She's
saying
so
that.
irrelevant. It
Yeah.
doesn't even matter to me. But like, it's just whatever.
No, but I think Kelly sees you as what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Kelly's saying, oh, you're on the bad guys team.
She's a welfare queen. Like she's never provided the company a dime in her life. So it's like she should be producing for somebody. She shouldn't be on the air. Coleman's probably texting her right now. Like I don't feel that way.
Oh, I'm not.
Girlfriend.
No.
I think of you. I think of Ron Beasley. What the hell his name is? What? Weasley, whatever the fuck his name is, or Harmony, whatever. What is it?
Hermione.
Jesus Christ. What? Who cares? The fucking book for 4-year-olds. Go ahead.
Do you want this audio?
This is the fire one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it called?
Because we got high.
Okay. Yeah, I love that.
How old is this?
Hey, Barstool listeners, you can find every
Sorry, off to a
episode of
terrible
the show
start.
on Apple
Okay.
Podcasts,
Like 3 years old?
Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music.
Thank you.
At Arizona State University,
Why don't you
we've
jump
made
through
online
these,
education
on the same content that anyone would.
Alcohol, anxiety, acids,
How
they're all
many
pretty
ads?
relevant to life, right?
Yes, to everyone.
Even to everyone, because even if you're sober, you chose to not drink alcohol for a reason.
Jesus Christ! This fucking fires.
Thing
Fuck.
in our lives that
Your
you
ears
either
hurt?
react to or you don't.
Oh, I just had to
react
swallow
but
the
there is
water.
always-
Did
there
you
is
get hot in here or is it me? Holy shit! It's
a little smoky.
Is it an issue with you? Can you have this much fire around you with your? I don't want you to die on us. Holy shit! Wow, that thing's alive. Justin, true or false? Coleman, if offered same salary, would rather work for Kelly Keeks than Kirk Minahan. No. Look up the old Coleman Kirk Minahan tweets from like 20 or 2021.
I don't think they're bad.
Are there any? Or you don't think they're bad?
I don't think they're bad.
Oh, this has been looked up.
They would have been found.
Yeah, I would like to think so.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, they were deleted. You definitely were bad mouthing me with those girls.
No.
That's Mike. Do you
That
believe
is-
that?
that's
Mike,
just not true. That's
No.
okay.
When did you start working at the
Stop
company?
lying.
I don't care if it's okay. It just didn't happen because I didn't do that.
When did you start working at the company?
Summer of 2022.
Oh, he might have missed it.
Maybe. I think he's full of shit.
That's crazy.
Day 18 of trying to land a at Barstool Sports internship. Can officially guarantee that if I'm hired, I will not cause nearly as bad of a headache for PR as Odell does somewhere in between at Kirkman and at Sophia Franklin.
What the hell does that even fucking mean? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know what that means.
You're going to cause a headache not as bad as Odell, but somewhere between Kirk and Sophia.
7-11-23. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help at Kelly Keegs with a salute emoji.
That's just like, yeah, if you need a hand, I can help.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe just a few
I need a
fingers.
hand, Coleman.
God.
All right.
That's the point, though. So Coleman, that's the thing about Coleman is you have to remember. I like him. He's doing a good job. He's a good kid. He's a double agent.
I'm not a double
Like
agent.
he would leave this place in a
I wouldn't
heartbeat. As Peter Minham would say when he got mad, I'll send you up to your room in a cocaine heartbeat. And he would get mad.
That's pretty good. I never heard that.
Oh, you love that.
So he's offering. He's offering Kelly Keegs support. He did also tweet, "I'm loving his new at the Case podcast. If they ever need a Detective Coleman, I can be their guy."
Great.
There you go.
Go down to Kevin Mailer's house today. Do me a favor.
So he's not a fan of your sillier work.
No,
but he
he's
likes
a
your more
serious
serious
guy.
I just didn't know it as well, you know?
In 2021, right after Steve quit, You tweeted, well, I'm hiring a producer soon. Coleman responds, a GIF. I'll do it.
Yeah, but that's just a guy looking for a job.
True, but
he had a job at that time, no?
No, not really.
No, I was in college.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a Keegs guy.
I'm not a Keegs
That's not
guy.
bad. Just admit it. You're a Keegs
but
guy.
you keep saying.
Do you dispute that, Mike?
No, he seems like a Keegs guy.
Right, yeah. Justin?
But you're saying I put Keegs above you, and I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, you would. If everything were equal, you would do that.
I don't think so, no.
You're welcome to your opinion. I have
All
my
right,
opinion. I mean, what do you want me to say? That's what I think.
So they were starting the Wine and Pajamas show with Francis and Kelly.
Yeah, I think so. Or
They
no,
offer-
it was Alex and
whatever.
No, the thing that Francis was talking about, he and Kelly wanted to do a
Yeah,
show.
that was initially Alex, not
okay,
Keegs.
great. So if who cares?
I'm sorry to besmirch the good
you're-
name.
You're helping yourself. If they offer you the same salary right now, you would crawl to New York City.
What if it was 5,000 more?
No.
Okay.
I think if Gus was still back there, it'd be a yes.
Maybe, but it's a guarantee.
I don't.
One of these Wednesdays, Mike will be starting a show and comes like, I got something I want to say. I'm taking this job in New York. Yeah. I have this job in New York, and I'm really excited, which is great. Like I said with Steve or with Dave or with any of these guys, like I'd be happy for them. But that's going to happen for sure.
It's nice that you were happy for Dave.
I was happy Dave left. I was talking to Dave this morning driving here. So it's no hard feelings, but I look at Coleman now. I don't like Coleman anymore.
Oh, come on.
No.
Yeah, I don't like. I think he's a bad guy.
Well,
bad guy? What?
I think he's a bad guy.
That's crazy.
What do you want me to say? Am I wrong, Justin? Am I wrong, Justin?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. You did the am I wrong, Justin voice. He's going to cave like that. Come on.
You forged the wedge.
And let me tell you something.
Joe's so
Kelly,
happy. Joe's so happy his right hand's moving. Right now. Let's come back to life. Dunk a basketball later. What's
Coleman,
that?
would you like to guess in January of 2021 what year? Literally,
Would you like some
new-
water, Joe? You need water?
I got one.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Need help with it?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
what your new favorite saying was on the Because We Got High podcast?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna fucking.
I don't know, actually.
Oh boy.
It was fatty dumpies.
Oh, yeah, Fatty Dumpies.
Yeah, who can forget
Good
that?
throwback.
You're the only man listening to that show.
Probably, but hey.
If I stabbed you in the hand with this, would you feel it?
No.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, the thumb more than the pinky, but the pinky's
The
got
thumb you would
nothing.
feel more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. How about the whole arm or no?
It's pretty numb up to about the elbow, and then I get some more as you go towards the shoulder.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, doesn't it make you live the life like this, and this guy is doing this to me?
I hear you.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. It's disgusting.
It is.
Go ahead, Justin. What do you got?
So you tweeted out, it really is just the best pod now. I was hooked early on, but like you're trying to either fuck her or do something.
I just listened to it. I'm sorry. Like,
Even when I started season 1 for Coleman, can't believe how great the show
when I
is.
started listening to KMS, I was not like, this is the greatest fucking thing in the world. Like,
thanks a lot, Justin.
I'll say, if he's not trying to fuck her, then I've done that where it's like maybe he's trying to get a job with her, which would kind of prove your point that
That's
he
what I'm
wanted to
saying.
work with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Kelly Keegs quote tweeted that and goes, "Our listeners are geniuses." At Because We Got High. Coleman responds to that and goes, from a previous tweet, he compared her to Dolores Umbridge, who's a Harry Potter character, and he goes,
she was wearing it. It made sense. It was a good tweet.
he goes,
Great tweet.
It was. That was mad about.
and he goes, "Please don't hate me for the Umbridge Survivor Barstool tweet. I genuinely love the pod and have never related more to a show."
Oh, wow.
Good show.
What is the Because We Got High podcast?
It was just like the three of them would smoke and then just talk. And it was
It
just
really
kinda
is the
nice.
best pod now. I was hooked on early on, but at this point, my fave, he wrote.
You've never related
Fave.
more to a show?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
I'm going to count to 3.
In my head, they're
no,
all
out loud to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, Coleman, you say fave after 3, okay? Go ahead.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Fave.
Favorite. Oh, that's quicker. That's why you wrote fave instead of favorite.
Oh.
Okay. That's a good move. All right.
Come on.
I'm just trying to keep up with the lingo. That's all. It's a quicker way to say it. That makes sense. All right. That's the way the kids do it. I respect that. Go ahead, Justin. What else? Like Coleman's tweeted about this more of these tweeted about the show from the show podcast. He's supposed to have some unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
So
That's true. Crunch those numbers, Justin.
So he had a
By the way, he probably has a great best of from that season of that show. It's probably like 2 hours, probably
Perfectly edited.
Great, yes, like perfect, really well done.
I'm gonna listen to this show tonight, and I'm gonna come in tomorrow and be like, Kirk.
Can you imagine how bad the
It's
show
the
is?
greatest
Like,
show.
It's definitely not good anymore.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying it's probably like I'm older now.
So
I probably
why are you
won't
saying
think
so
this
Four
way.
then? It was 3 years ago.
Yeah, time's
It's
changed.
not good anymore.
So why
it was great 3 years ago.
Good anymore.
It's probably not. Like,
Can I
my
this
taste
might be
changed.
impossible, but can you find the moments he's talking about, you think, Justin? Is he specific enough?
Oh, Justin will find it.
I'll
Believe me.
Based
he'll
on the
find
date and what he's saying?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
figure. Oh, trust me, I might not have much else to mother other than the Because We Got High podcast. So,
I wish I'd known this before I hired this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, is it too late? God.
Well, you kind of did, though. You knew he was a Barstool guy.
I didn't even know what the show was. It's with Kelly Keys getting high with Rhea?
Yeah.
It sounds like torture to me.
But imagine the things they say when they're high.
Oh, it must be crazy. Go ahead, Justin.
legit went to buy green tea shots for Glennie Balls, Kelly Keegs, Casey
This
Smith,
did
and
happen,
Tom.
Wait.
No one's doubting that.
All right, I'm done.
Well, you said legit, Coleman. That made me believe it was a real thing.
Yeah, that's why.
Legit. I'm glad you authenticated.
At bar A tonight, and then proceeded to get kicked out because my car declined. Just know the effort was there. So Kelly Queegs retweets that, or quote tweets, and goes, "Fucked up. Proud of you for the effort. Also, I did not need any more shots." And Coleman responds,
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to fire him if this annoys me. So go ahead. There's a 40% chance I'm going to fire you in the next 10 minutes. Go ahead.
He responds to that with, "Love you, Queen. You are killing it up there." Praise hands emoji.
Oh man.
Give me those pills. What do you have to say for yourself?
That one sucks.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That one sucks.
How is this not found by Minna fans? I'm almost as disappointed.
Yeah, seriously.
And then he did 2 replies to that tweet. Not just that
no.
one. The love
Oh,
you.
no.
He goes, "Just checked my card and I legit had money. Boycotting bar A until Tuesday."
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Beat the clock. That makes sense.
And then she tweets out, "Regrettably, I have vomited," and he goes, "And that's okay."
Oh,
We were a hype man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. It's,
No, I don't know. You know. It's you. What was wrong with you? What is wrong with you mentally?
Mentally?
Yes.
Probably a good deal.
Oh my! Did you tweet those out, Justin?
I mean, the show account's retweeting them. I don't know who's doing it.
Sure. No, I understand. Could be Gus.
I thought I looked so good dancing on stage last night, but I just know I was looking like a scarecrow. What do you think? What do you think he responded to that tweet with?
I don't even know what to say.
It was honestly so epic.
She was tearing it.
It is a shame Justin doesn't have any tweets prior to a couple of years ago.
Mike, he has nothing as bad as this. That's not possible. Justin would just own it, though. Like, Coleman's not pretending. Again, he's pretending. We have evidence, overwhelming evidence. And he's suggesting, "Oh, no, Kirk, I like you more than Kelly Keegs."
But I do.
Coleman, it's okay. It doesn't bother me.
Listen, you're up on stage. I'll gas you up the same way.
I don't need to be gassed. I've earned it. I'll be fine.
That's his greatest defense, that he does just talk like that, I guess. He's a bit of a douche to everyone.
Oh, total asshole.
It's gonna call Kirk Queen.
Jesus. What was the other one?
The other one, there's like 50 of them, Kurt.
No, I mean, the lot we just did.
So Barstool Game Time tweeted out, "Which Barstool employee would you choose to perform brain surgery on you if your life depended on it?"
Uh-oh.
And he tweeted, "I don't know why, but at Kelly Keys has a doctorly presence to her."
So here's what it comes down to. I actually have no issue with Keegs. I just think she's a zero, and she's like played up this crazy angle that is not true. But like Coleman, when he was at New York City office, he finally got in there. He was gassing her up like crazy in there.
Oh, he was a big fan.
No,
really,
question. Oh, I mean, Justin, what do you think?
I mean, if you
see these tweets now, he's in the office with her.
can't be.
Yeah, I just worked. Like, I helped out a bunch of people.
So
I
either
helped
you're
out
like
everyone.
completely two-faced and like, yeah, it's fine if you did, but you definitely like gassed her up when you were there.
Yeah, you're a huge Keegs fan.
I'm not a Keegs fan, though.
What are the tweets?
You're definitely a Keegs fan.
But I'm not.
What are the tweets?
Because it's
You said
3
she did the
years ago. I'm not a fan of her, like, to this day because of.
You said you did the most relatable podcast you've ever heard in your life.
All right, that was maybe, Mike, maybe just a slight exaggeration. Okay,
I'm saying she's a queen.
Yeah, pop off.
I mean, but I'm saying you're a big fan of hers.
It's like
Just
me
say
talking
it.
to Shane
But
Gillis.
you're
Just
saying
say we can move on.
But you're saying you are, and that is in the present moment.
You're saying I am?
No, you're saying.
Oh, well, you are. Yes, that's not.
But you're saying you are as in currently.
Correct. You're what do you teach?
Health and PE.
Health and PE. Okay.
I wouldn't be any help here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not good.
Not really. Not really a teacher, but all right, fine. Whatever. So he's basically wearing his teacher outfit right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So all right. So
my nicest one.
Well, Joe, I mean, do you think that he's now like not a Kelly who had that much love for her 3 years ago is now suddenly just doesn't like her anymore?
I think that Kelly was probably really nice to Coleman when he started working at Barstool.
I think that's probably true, right?
And
I think
he's
a
got
lot
a
of
soft spot
people
for her.
were.
We're not talking about a lot of people, Coleman.
Who else? Let me look
We're
it
not talking
up.
about a lot of people. We're not talking about a lot of people, Coleman, are we? We're talking about one person. Right.
Yeah,
that's
one person.
and this person yesterday said that you suck. She's disappointed in you, and she hates this show, basically.
Yeah,
and you go back at her with the same pussy attitude that you had on Twitter over the years. You like Kelly Keegs. You're a nice guy, but you like Kelly Keegs, and you're a pushover.
I think it's more the nice guy thing than actively liking her. I saw that tweet and I was like, what the fuck? Like, if you're saying that.
When you say what the fuck, they go right into Slytherin mode?
Yes.
Okay. That's the thing. You're not a fighter. You're not a fighter.
I'm not.
Right.
Not a wartime. What's the line I'm looking for?
Conciliary, he is
Yeah.
not. No. You got some mic. You got some mic in you.
It takes a.
Yes.
Mike wants people to like him.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's
It's
why I was
horrible quality.
That's why I was talking about my own shit. Is
Right.
because I understand where he's coming from. But yeah,
Yes.
he does have some me in him.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably more along that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a horrible thing. But what can you,
I don't know if I'd go that far.
what can you do? It's a terrible affliction. It's the worst affliction in the room, I would say. But what can you do? You're stuck with it, I guess.
Been diagnosed with quite a disease.
I don't even know. Justin, I mean, are you disgusted by this or no? This is the kind of guy you would kill if he was doing this. If he was an enemy on another podcast, that you would kill him. You'd kill him. You'd fucking
Yes,
kill him.
I'm disgusted by the fact that he just won't admit.
You're a pussy. You're same. You didn't lend city here.
What are you talking
Population
about?
1. Like, oh, it's okay. Jay Coleman's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a
I'm
good
the one
guy.
who's
He's a good
saying-
guy.
I'm the
He's a
one
good
who-
guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I'm the one who's saying that he's acting different.
Right now?
Yes.
He is reading all the tweets.
By how though? Like, I don't understand what.
He's asking you, Justin.
Because you just won't come out and say like when she
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
attacks
Like,
you,
oh,
when she
doesn't
attacks you.
I
Like
said I don't have a problem
That
with
was
Keegs.
an attack.
She hates me, but like I don't hate her.
That was an attack. She thought you. It was not outside the realm of her possibility that you. No, honestly, that tweet by the fake Juke from Coleman wasn't even that bad. It was just like
no, it was completely benign.
It was just
Yeah.
that. And then she goes, I'm disappointed in you. Every day I get more disappointed. What over the past 4 months might be the common factor why
That
she's
is
been
true.
more and more
I just
disappointed in you?
didn't
It's one person. It's
I
Kurt.
didn't think like that in the moment. That was all. Like, maybe I should have just retweeted it. It would have made more sense. That's like
No,
again.
you like her. It's okay.
You keep saying like presently.
Well, you do.
But I
Coleman
don't.
likes Kelly.
That's true. Happy anniversary. What is this?
Happy anniversary.
Oh, this is from February 6, 2023. David, Maryland. Kelly Keys. I just found out there's a PS5 at work that I can play Hogwarts Legacy on. Working out the details to stream myself playing it tomorrow. Parentheses. I am very, very bad at video games. End parentheses. Coleman, the game connects to your Wizarding World account so you can take the sorting test and have it sync up too. Hell yes, she says. Just fucking blow them all up. Just one by one. I have no patience for these people. Jesus. A doctorly presence.
Also, I don't imagine, is Kelly like a real Harry Potter fan? Like, is she seeing these tweets like, oh, Coleman's cool?
I think that's
I don't
her
know,
thing is
like I guess
it's Taylor Swift and Harry Potter.
Oh, is that true? Great.
I don't know if I buy it.
Whatever. I mean, we've lost Coleman. That's fine.
You've not lost me. I don't understand. Like,
what's your take on it, Joe? It's just
I
disgusting.
don't know. If I go to Dana-Farber today and Kelly Keegs is my doctor, I
Yeah,
don't think I'm going back.
You'll be fine. She's
I don't even know what that means.
You wrote it.
I know. I don't.
I hate
understand.
that argument too. It's like I don't even know. What does it even mean? Like, no, you know exactly what it means. You think she's great. That's okay. You think she's great.
because I think she's a doctor.
You think she's a queen? You think she's a doctor? You think she's awesome?
What a bizarre sentence.
Insult.
There's like 40 tweets about it. Like you think she's great.
Just because I think she's a doctor.
If you didn't get this job, you would still be tweeting those kind of things at her. Fact.
Not
Fact.
really though.
Fact. Justin?
You 100% would. Just
Mike?
But I don't think so because when I was there, it wasn't like I was doing this on the day-to-day basis, just like.
Or
gassing
I'll
everyone
even
up.
say, if Kelly was a friend of the show, you'd still be tweeting shit like that at her.
Right. Yeah, you can lie. This is not even the dispute.
Maybe
My
because
issue is that
it's,
she
like,
was shitting on you, and you're just
interconnected
like, oh, whatever, who cares? But
No,
that's who you are. It's
I
who you are.
stored it. I just store it. Like I just
Stored it. Your big, your big revenge.
I do because now
better
it's
watch your
noted,
back.
and now it's like, all right, like
Well, you didn't know before?
I didn't know.
You thought that she was like proud of you working on the show?
I never associated that tweet with this show.
I remember when John Rich, my friend John Rich, who I wish I was talking to right now as producer of this show. I remember when he wrote that great blog after he couldn't take the job because of his fiance, who he just broke up with. Sources have told me. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, that's what people are telling me. He wrote this thing about how supportive I was of him, but how people in New York told him it was such a break that he didn't get the job. Remember? And he was like, fuck
and
them.
I think that was Nate and...
Yeah, right. Nate came in and I beat him.
I didn't say shit.
The dog,
I did not say shit.
The dog came in and he was a little puppy. Remember when he came in the studio in New York with me? He was a baby. Yeah. I like Nate. And Kelly Keegs, for sure.
No.
What do you mean?
False.
How do you know? False that Kelly Keegs said that?
Oh, maybe Keegs. I don't
How the hell do you know?
I thought you were. Well, Justin.
Well, you weren't even working there at the time. That was during the producer search.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
Take it easy, Coleman.
All right. Well, he's the one doing the head nod.
Take it easy. So, but she's the kind of person who's probably like, fuck, I'm so happy you're on that fucking show. And if Coleman didn't get that job, she would message Coleman that. Coleman would be like, hell yeah, like, you're right. Like, I shouldn't have done it. It would have been bad for me. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
But I wasn't a pussy and stayed through the course on like half these people that dropped off like fucking flies.
Like me.
What's that have to do with anything?
Who dropped
just
off?
saying, you know.
What are you talking about? Who?
I don't know.
Me.
Coleman's stock is plunging, I will say.
Oh
that.
my God.
I mean, how can you even dispute that?
I don't know. I think I ride for this show and this show alone.
Sure, right. Yeah, and the fucking, what's the name of that show, Justin, the old one?
Because We Got High.
Because We Got High. Jesus.
This is a much better show than that.
It's a reference to Afro Man, you understand?
Yes, I
Twinkle
get it.
toes. Oh, say, twinkle toes.
What's happening?
This is
what the hell's going on?
Coleman had a tweet.
It's a girl, just a fucking girl
Also,
in Justin's basement.
the commissioner is calling in.
Oh, good. All right, yes.
This is important, I think.
Who, by the way, is a friend of Kelly Keys, which is fine. That's my point. If you're
He'll be
friends
able to
with these
shed some
people-
light on this, I think.
The Coleman Ombudsman of the Kirk Minahan Show, joining us from the West Coast, making his way to Las Vegas, Nevada, where he's hosting the Live Dozen Trivia Show this week. The commissioner,
I'll see you at 8:30. Yeah.
Jeff Dealer.
Hello.
Good morning.
Wheeling and dealing.
Hello.
Oh,
Sorry.
he's always going. Hello.
I just, I know I'm labeled as a Coleman on Buzz, but I think I'm out on that now because I'm just sad this morning.
Oh, what's going on?
I was definitely, that night that he sent that tweet at Barstool employees buying drinks, I was there that night. He did not buy his drink.
No, you were not there, Jeff. You weren't there. I remember you weren't there.
Jeff, you have a penis, so.
That's the most passion
That was
Coleman has shown in
that
this.
was the summer we were.
Wow.
I'm like,
It was not
I'm
that
gutted
summer,
right
Jeff.
now.
So who? It was Casey, did you say? It was Kelly?
Tommy
No,
and
I
Johnny.
was definitely there. I was at that same house. It was post Barstool America. If they were bar A, I'm sad. I can't even be a fake Coleman hater.
That's
now.
bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's Coleman. That's bad.
All right, I guess I owe you.
Jesus. I owe you.
Yeah.
If people hate
This
Coleman on
is
Twitter.
suicide. Might have to be me at this point.
That's
Oh, my
surprising.
God.
It's sad, Jeff. It's a sad thing. It's a terrible thing. Yeah.
Just, terrible. All right, guys.
All right,
See you later.
Well, that's very sad.
Wonder who he's seen at 8:30.
Hmm?
That's what we heard him planning off to the side. You'll see at 8:30 to someone.
It's less than an hour away on the West Coast.
Big deal,
Who knows?
yeah.
He's the commissioner. Who knows? What else? Now we get on from that sad thing. What else?
Well, this is gonna suck now.
Joe, lighten the mood for us.
Do you have to give the talk to these kids? No, right? Or
What do you mean?
the PE? do you have to-
Like the puberty
yeah,
talk?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you're in a class called health or physical education and this cripply old watching.
Yeah. We got Coleman. What do you got?
So I have the beginning of this is the Be a Man pod.
Okay.
They had some interesting topic of discussion.
Isn't that he has a podcast?
Is that a fetish? I'm asking for a friend. what if the granny's 40? No, I'm talking about a real fucking granny. You know what I'm talking
Real
about?
granny.
Like fucking like your granny. It depends what the granny looks like. Some of them
open the
granny
show or is it
porns.
the show?
I go,
It's the
you're
open.
not a fucking granny, like a 40,
What's the cut you wanna play
45-year-old.
for
Like,
me? Is it the cut you want to play for me?
Yeah, it's like the beginning. They're just talking about like feet fetishes, basically.
I don't want to listen to that. Jesus, what else? God, what the fuck else? What else, Justin?
Give me a second. I have to reconnect my laptop.
Justin's computer shut down after those tweets.
Jesus Christ, I love to be a man guy. But
There wasn't as many. I tried to look up old Coleman Jeff Delow tweets. Not as many.
That's bad. Jeff's a good guy. Not buying him a drink is sad, Coleman. But not surprising.
I still don't think he was there.
Probably knew I was friends with him, honestly.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's probably a factor.
There's no chance you guys.
Is that why
were
you hate
friends.
Jeff Delow? Coleman?
Andrew Augustus, 37 seconds ago. I would have bought Jeff Delow a shot.
Wow.
That's the kind of guy he is.
That's true. He is.
He actually is that kind of.
Yeah.
Gus is a better guy than Coleman. Coleman's evil.
True or false?
Coleman's evil.
Where do you stand?
I'm starting to think Coleman may be evil.
Is that better or worse?
What?
If I'm evil.
Yeah, but you're like an evil drip, though.
Oh, fuck
That's what I'm
that.
saying. It's the worst combination. Justin, we can't trust this guy anymore, can we?
But like we know we can't trust him.
Right.
What do you mean by that?
So
what
it's like
what
one
can't
of
you
those.
trust? I don't
I
understand.
think you're a Keegs double agent.
I'm not a Keegs double agent.
Yeah, like
I
think
firmly stand against
I think
Keegs.
you sent her a message like, "Hey, I thought the radio was pretty good," like that kind of thing.
What's your last text with her?
I don't even know if I'd have.
Or when?
They probably fly.
Slay
They probably
queen.
fly on brooms around
Nothing.
and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, they go these like fucking.
It is nothing.
We deleted those things. Was she with you at that thing with your brother in that land over Christmas?
No, she wasn't at the land.
She wasn't in Harry Potterville?
No.
I don't know. What the hell
Why
do
would
I
she
know?
be there?
A couple of Hufflepuffs taking a pot.
Now that's the biggest insult anyone's said.
You are a
I'm
Hufflepuff.
sorry. That was over
No,
the
fuck that.
That was
you
over
are.
the line.
Don't you wish that evil on me?
You are. Your name is Hufflepuff from now on.
No.
Yeah, change your Twitter handle right now to Hufflepuff. for 48 hours. That's your punishment. Is that fair, Justin, or no?
That's actually.
Oh yeah.
What? It's mean, did you say? Yeah. Well, that's too bad. No loyalty.
Oh,
And tweet at Kelly Keegs will get
he
this.
takes this as a thing. What does it mean to be a Hufflepuff? Where is it?
I thought those were the good guys, no?
Being a Hufflepuff means being kind, being loyal,
Yeah.
being dedicated, and honest.
Sure.
And he took that like,
Sure. Right. Of course.
Oh, interesting.
No, that's not what it means.
well, that's what Harry Potter says. So, what do you know?
You have him back there?
Kelly Keys, April 19, 2021. People are going to bond over getting the same type of vaccine that's going to piss me off so much. Courtney, where are my Pfizer homies at? Coleman, gang. A fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
You a big Pfizer guy, Coleman?
Hell yeah, brother.
Jesus Christ.
Sipping ain't easy, Coleman.
Just a
Sipping ain't
prick.
easy.
Just an asshole. I mean, should I fire him, Mike?
No.
Justin?
Keep an eye on him.
Definitely not?
Definitely not.
Joe?
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so.
I might. What's going on there? What else you got, Justin?
There was on the rundown they were talking about Shane Gillis going on Saturday Night Live, and they mentioned a couple of the just terrible podcasts he's gone on.
Oh, good. Okay. I can't think of any bad podcasts
Just
he's
on top
done.
of the world right
on
now.
a magic carpet ride. So,
And I
What do
really
they say,
think
man?
that like he went on everybody's podcast. Like I think he went on Blind Mike. Everybody's podcast.
That's very funny.
Ron is funny.
That's very funny.
Ron's a funny guy.
I'm surprised he knew that.
Well, I think he pays attention.
That's very funny.
Yeah, Ron's a funny guy. I mean, I have my expectation level for Shane Gillis. Nothing against him is like anybody in SNL at this point, zero. Like,
Yeah. I'm hoping for a writer walkout or whatever they did to Chappelle, where they like protest.
I guess, but we're already a Tuesday-ish. They've already done the Monday.
It's
Maybe.
next week.
Oh, that's right.
the
There's not
24th.
this week.
Yeah.
That's right. Was he supposed to have shows around here or something? Did I see that?
Yeah.
Same time.
Rescheduled.
Yeah. I'll be curious. That's a good point. But they're so dumb. They'll do stuff like that. Like, they wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't walk out over Nikki Haley, honestly.
Oh, that's true.
But she's
yeah.
become like somebody that the Democrats kind
They're allowed to like or whatever. Yeah.
It's just these fucking rules.
Yeah. Because there are people, I think Bowen Yang, maybe I'm blowing this up, but I thought there were people in the cast that at the time kind of like came out against him and were like,
I think
"Fuck
that's
him."
right.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah. But I think it'll be like kind of an ass kiss fest, honestly.
We'll see.
Yeah. What else, Justin or Coleman?
You see, Tucker went to. He's doing an interview with Vladimir
I did
Putin.
see that. Yes. As Barbara Walters once did. I didn't see as much commotion about that, but yes. I don't really like why shouldn't he interview? I don't understand it. Like if Hitler was like, you wouldn't do an interview with Hitler? Like I don't even get it. Like if you're going to be like, I'm not saying you're pro, but like, why would you interview?
I assume
now,
the answer is that they think he is.
Yeah, and he probably. By the way, he's become like the right wingers are. Where are you at politically, Joe? Well, you're a teacher, so you're probably
Kind of down the
communist.
middle.
Down the middle.
More right than most teachers, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a problem in the break room? You guys are fighting or no?
Nah, I'm not there enough.
Not there. Yeah, you're just in your PE world.
Yep. Yeah.
What's like a typical? I mean, obviously my son's in middle school, but like, what kind of games are we playing now in middle school?
Well, we're thankfully where I work, we can still play dodgeball.
That's
so-
good. That's good.
And the
Great
kids'
games.
favorite.
Ever
Yeah.
do like Jailhouse? That used to be awesome.
Yeah. We got
Quidditch?
things like that going. No Quidditch. No Quidditch.
Yeah. That's too bad. That's a
Col-
great
we
game.
can bring Coleman in as a guest teacher maybe one
Definitely.
day.
Oh,
Teach us
in
all.
this
I
world,
don't know what I
Yeah.
can teach him.
Coleman can go to one of those libraries and dance around like they do at all these schools now. He can be
Gotta keep Justin
drag
away from
queen
the school.
TikToks with Coleman. Yeah. Well, the middle school, he's fine.
Oh, true.
What else?
I saw this on
that Be a Man, Putin bang bang back and back is a
it was
never be forgotten in show history.
the Parkins and Spiegel show on 670 The Score. One of their guys watched Goodfellas for the first time.
Okay. Have you seen Goodfellas, Joe?
Yes.
Are you a film fan, Joe?
Yes, but
no.
I have a terrible memory.
Terrible? Is that because of the?
Mostly.
Boy, everything's depressing.
I know. Sorry, bring the mood down.
It's always that damn cancer. But how would you do on a show KMS show history trivia?
I think decently.
Yeah, give him like a 6 out of 10 question. Show history. I bet you Joe with no memory might beat me in show history trivia.
A Patriots beat reporter came on early on a couple times. What was
we
his
actually
name?
mentioned his name today on the show, didn't we?
Yes.
Beat reporter for the Patriots. Is it the guy Mike used to do an impression of?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know his name.
I almost give him the credit for that one.
Yeah,
Liam Bendens.
Yeah, there we go.
There were 2 guests that have been on who were interviewed by Kirk and then have passed away. Celebrity guests.
Well, three soon enough, but yeah.
What's his name? The comedian.
Yep.
That's the one I can think of.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yep.
The other one. Yep. The other one was Red 13. Crazy guy, Mike. Who Steve was a big whale. For Steve.
Yes, yeah.
I use whale because that was part of the interview, as I remember with Steve.
That's right.
Do you listen to the show at the beginning or no?
Yeah.
John McAfee, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
he died?
yeah.
I didn't know he died.
He died
A couple years
Yep.
ago.
Yeah.
I never would have gotten that one.
Yep.
That's a deep one.
So we have 4. So John
You
Stewart.
just come up with these off the top of your head, Justin?
Gilbert Godfrey.
How do you do that?
John McAfee. John Stewart. And Joe, pretty much.
Yeah.
4. That's not bad.
For the most part,
yeah. Yeah, Mike's enough. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Steve went
Why does
to.
that keep coming up?
Just feels like it's in the air, Mike. I have a good feeling about it.
Okay, good.
You're gonna die on that trip cross country. You're gonna fall. What a sad death.
That'll be tough.
Asleep in that motel in Iowa.
Gus is just like, you want an edible, Mike?
That manager's gonna come rolling in. He's gonna be like, "There's a McDonald's right down the street." Mike's just gonna be dead. All right, well, the bus keeps going, guys. We'll get him on the way back. We'll put Mike up like, we'll put some
Weekend at
comedy.
Bernie's.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just keep bringing
we
him along.
would definitely do that. Go ahead.
Here's kind of an easy one. What does VFW stand for?
Oh, Carabas, veterans, fucking win.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, all right.
See, there you go.
Steve went to.
Jesus, Justin. Okay, go ahead.
Steve went to a Red Sox game. What was the occasion and where did he sit?
I don't know. He calls him the audience. He sat in the audience.
That's a good answer. I don't know.
I don't know the-
What was
I don't know the
occasion?
occasion.
I believe it was for Mother's Day.
That's not a
What did he
6
win?
out of
I wouldn't
10.
have remembered that.
Did he catch a ball? What did he win? Is that what you said? What did he win?
No, where did
What
he
was the
sit?
occasion?
Oh, where
The
did he
audience.
sit?
The audience.
In the audience. Okay.
Have you changed your name to Hufflepuff yet?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Did not feel great.
Yeah.
All right, solid fan, Justin, given his brain is
Yeah, no,
falling
no,
out.
no.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Should he have to tweet something at Kelly Keegs and never explain to her what it means?
Cunt.
Would you do that?
No, do not do that. Don't do it. You want to keep your job, Coleman.
I don't mean that extra. I'm just saying.
What's that?
I'm not saying he has to say cunt.
No,
but I
no,
just
no,
mean
no,
I-
no, 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 no. Nope. He's friends with her. I don't want to ruin friendships.
Right.
Like, he's good friends with her. I don't want to get in the way.
I understand.
That's fine. What else?
See, the king has cancer.
Who?
King Charles.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I think Elvis Presley.
I've got worse news for you.
Jeez. Yeah, and they did a prostate exam. Did you see this, Joe?
No.
But the cancer's not in his prostate. He had some sort of, so I wonder if it's actually spread, which is not, he's 75. He's not a kid. So I don't know. They're not saying specifically what it is, right? Justin?
No, it's just that I'm pulling up a
I'm a
statement.
Charles guy, so I don't, I like him, book him. But
Who looks older, King Charles or this guy?
Joe does, yeah.
He had a medical procedure for benign prostate enlargement. A
Right.
separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. So it's not, we really don't know what it is or what stage it is.
Yeah, that's not good, Joe, I don't think. I don't want to say
I
anything.
don't know how, going through all the treatments I've been through, I don't know how you do it when you're 75, 80 years old.
No. I mean, there's a
Like,
certain age
It
where
was
you're
so
like-
hard at 35.
You know what Joe kind of looks like?
Who's that?
With gray hair. He looks like the red-headed gay guy on Modern Family.
Oh, Mitch.
Yes.
I've never
Can you
gotten
see
that
that?
before.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Justin, or no?
A little bit.
know I'm talking about? Jesse
Tyler Ferguson?
Yes.
I used to get who's the late night host that's on after Fallon?
Seth Meyers?
Seth Meyers.
Oh. Okay.
Used to get that a little
They say
bit.
Tom Snyder. Larry King.
Jack Parr.
Yes. Yeah. You haven't done Tom Snyder yet on Blind Mike Project.
No.
Not really
No,
a
I
comedian.
haven't.
Not
Yeah.
really a comedian.
Letterman liked him, but
Letterman loved him.
I think Letterman liked him because he was serious.
Letterman used to
Kind of
call into his shows like and prank call it.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like a guy from Ohio. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
He was like a stiff guy, but you could tell he got the joke, you know?
Yeah, I liked Tom Snyder. What else, Justin?
If Charles dies, then Prince William takes the throne.
That would make sense.
And he's 41 years old, so he'd probably be around for a while.
Thank God.
I would think. Yeah, that'd be a big day, I think. I think people are Charles kind of holding the fort, I think.
Yeah.
How is my man Harry? How's the spare handling this? Is he making his way over there, or what's he doing? How's Meghan handling this? Is the podcast still on delay? Did Coleman tweet at Meghan Markle about her podcast before he got this job? How great it is. Did HP Hufflepuffy do the...
Prince Harry has returned to the UK after the diagnosis.
Wow.
That's good. That's good. That's the right thing to do.
Do they acknowledge, is Harry, like, Harry considers Charles his father, right? Because everyone so publicly says that he's
Well,
not.
I saw that picture was going around again a couple weeks ago where
Yeah.
Diana is like horse trainer
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Harry, and they look exactly the same.
Right.
Like exactly the same. It's
They
like
say
it's like Justin and that Harry Knowles guy.
Yeah. You think Harry Knowles is your real father?
No.
Justin did not like that originally.
No,
That's fine,
I don't think he took that well.
No, he's sensitive too. These guys,
Oh, I'm
the
very
two
sensitive.
of them are like just like It's
This is such a bad picture.
Of what?
Just this fucking guy.
Harry Knowles.
Yeah.
Well, you look much better now.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm fine. You look worse. What do you want me to say?
You'll admit it wasn't a compliment when you said it.
Well, I mean, people say I look like fucking Vladimir Putin. I look like the guy from South Park. I can
Look
handle
like
it.
Vladimir Putin or
Vladimir
Mr.
Putin's
Mackey. Then
not bad to-
That's what I'm saying.
This guy.
Nobody ever says to me, "Hey, you look like Ryan Gosling." You know, this is we're guys. This is the way the world is. You know, we're not. You know,
I sometimes get who's that Nazi on Breaking Bad?
for you,
Todd?
Yeah.
Or Jesse
Plemons.
Yeah.
Well, he's married to Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
There you go. He's a good actor.
And they say he looks like Matt Damon. So that's a
He looks like-
feather in your cap.
I don't think this guy walks.
What? No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I think he has a scooter.
He's got some other issues too. But yeah, yes. Jesse Plemons. I saw a tweet the other day. Has been in I think 6 films now nominated for Best Picture.
He's in a lot of shit.
Well, he got on the Scorsese train.
Yep.
We're talking Irishman, Killers. He was
The thing he won for, didn't he win a couple years ago?
he was
Or
nominated for
yeah.
whatchamacallit?
Love and Death?
No, the Western with
Something
Benedict
dog,
Cumberbatch.
dog something.
Yeah, the one where Sam Elliott. Remember Sam Elliott? It's like
Power of the
Maron?
Dog.
Yeah.
Power of the dog.
Remember Sam Elliott with Mark Maron? He was like, that piece of shit. He was all mad. It's actually very funny. He's in Bridge of Spies. The Spielberg,
okay.
and then he was in something else. He's been like
Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah, he's in that too. I think he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
Like he's interesting.
And he's like he was in that season of Fargo. He was
he's
good.
great in Breaking
he was
Bad,
good in
too.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Friday Night Lights.
Vice.
Friday Night Lights, of course. Yeah, he's in Vice.
Disappointed
Right.
he was never in Better Call Saul. But.
As are we all. Those two, by the way, they're in commercials with everything together. Paul and Cranston. There's some Marriott commercial with the two.
Yeah, well, they have an alcohol brand together and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, good for them.
Bryan Cranston. I saw Argyle last night.
Oh, you went to see
he's
it?
in that movie
Yes.
you were talking about?
It was.
I talked to a buddy of mine who said it was maybe the worst movie he's ever seen in the theater.
Justin said it was bad, and then he described the movie. I was like, what were you expecting?
It was for girls.
Well, yeah, it's who you brought, right?
It was a movie for girls.
Yeah, for little girls.
No, not for little girls.
Okay. Who'd you go with?
My friend Mark.
Was that the Patriots guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that loser. All right. So where'd you go see it? Patriot Place?
No, Attleboro. They have like reclinable seats. Like Patriots Place is great.
The showcase there
I think everywhere it does now, pretty much,
Not
right?
Patriots Place.
No?
Nope.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Ooh, shit. They
I know,
gotta
it's
get,
bad
they gotta
luck.
fix, that's you can't have that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Did you recline?
Oh yeah.
Did you didn't have any snacks though?
No, I just had water.
That's it. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Atta boy.
What did Mark have?
Mark had popcorn and some form of candy.
That's got to be tough. What an asshole. Not in
Did you have a
season-
soda too or no?
Abstain in
Yeah,
solidarity?
he had a Coke. You can drink Coke around me. I don't give a fuck. You can drink.
Yeah, but still.
soda.
Mark, have some pride though. Gee, you guys have dinner before or you just went to the movies?
I just went to the movies.
So who reaches out to who for an Argyle night?
I called him.
That's like a defeated, like, let's just go fucking see it. I used to do that all the time when I
Yeah.
was your age. Just
I
go
haven't
see this
seen him in
fucking
forever,
movie.
so.
I used to go see, with my 20s in every movie. I'd see 3 movies a week. Like Argyle, I would have seen first day. Why not?
Yeah, I like going to the movies now, even if I'm not going to love the movie necessarily.
I just love the experience.
Like I'll probably see that Zac Efron, John Cena comedy.
That's
in
gonna be
theaters.
terrible. Is that in theaters? I don't even know.
I assume no. Oh, is it maybe it's streaming?
I thought that might have been streaming.
It
You might be right.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know.
John Cena was in this too for like 2 minutes.
Who is Argyle? Oh, we can't
Ricky
spoil it.
Stanicki?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. How
Even
dumb
the
is that?
title is terrible.
I'm kind of in now.
Cena's in everything. Cena's in that fucking commercial with Gronk and Carl. He's everywhere.
He's weird.
They were telling me Cena came up this morning, and I'd never heard him on Pardon My Take. Did you ever hear that?
I don't think I
Very
did.
strange.
He was a prick to them.
Oh, I did know. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did know that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know why?
Humorless asshole.
So I think Dan told me this. He might have said it too. What do you say?
I haven't.
What? When he was a prick?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was a day he found out he was like breaking up with that.
Well,
no, am I
that's
wrong?
not what he says.
He says
What?
he gives an excuse.
Oh, but that may not be. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
It could be something else. Go ahead.
Was there a small part of you that wanted to just kind of go along with it for a day, just to get some of the tributes out there?
It's about the
just
John
so you
Cena
can see all the
fake death.
nice things people might say, and then be like,
There's
ta-da.
a small part of me that wanted to end my existence. The answer to that is a resounding no. I love the gift of life, and I want to have the gift as long as I possibly can. So no.
Not to end your existence, but to just kind of not say anything about the rumor being fake for a day.
What and where is the good in that?
I guess
People would just be
people
like,
would be
with
like,
John
oh, man, I
Cena."
love John
Yeah.
Cena. He's such a great guy.
Remember that time? People would share anecdotes. Like I would have tweeted, "Remember that time John Cena wanted to fuck my belly button? Man, I miss that guy."
I know you guys are trying to have some fun. I just lost a really close friend 2 days ago.
But still, like, obviously they're fucking around. They're not talking about his
He's also
friend.
wearing the Peacemaker outfit the entire time. Yeah.
Why do it then? Like, just big. I can't do it today.
Yeah, I'm not in a very fun mood.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to Dan. Maybe when we were in North Carolina, but he's like he's like all the guests. Like he doesn't say they're all great, but he like can try and find the good in all of them.
Sure.
I think maybe one guy he said was an asshole. I don't think he mentioned.
He doesn't have a Michael Imperioli or something.
No,
where you're
but
like,
he would
"Fuck
also.
that guy."
They would also make it fun. Where I'm like, I have no interest in that.
Right.
Like, just fuck this guy. But yeah, I don't know.
I saw this last week. He was talking about Argyle on Today.
Who?
John Cena.
Okay.
And he's just still like very strange, weird guy.
How can you see him?
What do you mean?
You
can't see him.
Can't
It's the big Harry Minahan thing. It's on Twitter all the time. Come on.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but yes, we'll
He's
figure
very.
that out.
He's like very. Hold on. He's very on. He's very brave. He's got like. I think he's got like an Anthony Robbins. Like he's got that thing. He's got that dead eye scene. He's got that
Definitely.
Scientology.
Definitely.
Will Smith, Cruise.
It's weird because he's got to know a lot of comedy. I guess he's just an actor.
Yeah, but it's like. But it's like Cruise doing whatchamacallit.
Tropic
Les
Thunder?
Grossman. Yeah, like it's like now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my time to be funny now. Like it's almost like Cena's a likable enough guy. He's got a terrible bald spot, but I'll tell you what. As Harry and I were discussing in depth last night, the WWE right now has got a big problem, Mike. I don't know if you know about this. Are you a wrestling fan at all, Joe? Or no?
Used to be as a kid.
Yeah.
Lost my way.
So WrestleMania is coming up. And Cody Rhodes, who's the son of Dusty Rhodes,
Yes.
won the Royal Rumble, which gives him a free pass to the main event of WrestleMania. So he lost the main event last year to Roman Reigns. And all year the program has been, I'm going to avenge this loss. I'm going to avenge this loss. I'm going to avenge this loss. So he came out the other night on SmackDown with Roman Reigns going to challenge him. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to challenge you. But I know somebody who wants to.
boy.
And The Rock came out.
Oh, yes.
And the fans were
knew
like
this.
cheering there, but then over the whole weekend they were like, "Fuck you!" Like "Fuck The Rock!" Like it's got like actually kind of ugly now.
Oh,
The Rock's
really?
taking a lot of heat. Yeah,
Rocky
Well,
sucks.
So he got his
Yeah.
name back, right? Didn't he not own, technically not own?
he got
the
it all
name
back
Rock?
because he got.
And he's part of the company now.
He got $30 million in stock.
Yeah.
And I think this is part of the deal. Is like you're going to wrestle a little more. But
Yeah.
the fans, I think, the fans are like, we're invested in the storyline for the last year and a half, and you fucked us over.
Really?
Yeah, they're pissed that they were booing the shit out of The Rock all weekend at these
Are they gonna?
events.
But is that good? Is The Rock a heel now?
I don't. I think they're going to pivot somehow because they have a press conference Thursday in Vegas. It's $2,000 a ticket to go watch this thing with these two. I'll be curious.
For the
Actually,
press conference?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be curious to see how this plays out. It's actually a pretty funny storyline. Like last night, they were booing the shit out of the storyline, but they were piping down the crowd noise, I guess, at Raw. So I don't know. Interesting if you're a wrestling fan. Harry's interested. He's
Might be falling for it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll be watching at Jared Carabas' house. He has reclining seats on like Patriot Place.
Also, Brock Lesnar was removed from the WWE 2K.
He was, yeah.
Why?
He was involved in this Vince thing.
Oh.
Ah, come on.
Yes.
We all make mistakes.
He was replaced with a larger image of John Cena.
Cena seems like he's pretty safe. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What else?
Do you ever see John Cena announce Osama bin Laden's death?
Yeah, let's move on from John Cena.
Just John Cena's
12 John Cena stories.
greatest hits.
A couple Barstool things. Hank's pay-per-view is tonight.
The pay-per-view tonight, yes. I'm excited for this. I'm going to buy it.
He's got balls.
$5.
I
That's
got
ballsy.
for an hour of stand-up from Hank.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching this.
67 minutes.
I've never seen Hank say a funny thing ever. I can't wait
Did
to
he
see him
reach
try.
out to you for advice?
We were texting a little bit, not for advice. No, I just said, "You ready for this?" And he's like, "I don't know." He's I will say he's working on it. Hank may surprise you. I'll say that. He may surprise you.
He can be funny.
Yeah, I know. He's a hard worker too, in a way. So I think it'll be like it's not going to be like we have nothing. It'll be
An hour's
something.
a long fucking time.
Unbelievable.
I assume, because I've never done it either, I assume if you've never written an hour of stand-up, it's hard to know how much to write. You know what I mean? Like, he might write a ton and realize it's only 35 minutes.
Right. That's what I think they're hoping for.
It's 67 minutes long.
67, that's what it is.
Does it have to be just stand-up, or can he have
a one-man
other
show.
components?
Yeah,
so he can kind of do what he wants?
It's like Springsteen on Broadway. It's just Hank.
Yeah.
Hank.
So he can riff and do whatever he wants up there. But
And nobody
he
can
has
riff
to-
like Hank. I've talked to him. Yeah, I am definitely buying that. It's at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm actually going to try and stay awake for it, which is a tribute to Hank.
Wow.
So, yeah, I might be awake
10
till
o'clock? Where is it?
It's
in Vegas. That's the thing.
Oh, right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
of
So
course.
yeah, it's 7 o'clock local time. I would if I was there, I'd definitely be going, just because I love stuff like this, like uncomfortable. Like 22 minutes in and he's done.
Yeah,
just drink the cocktail.
That's it. That's it.
Got nothing else.
Yeah, so that's tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
tonight
go buy
at
that.
10 o'clock. Barstool.tv/PPV.
Yes, definitely.
I stand
go
with
buy that.
Gaz. I'm gonna buy it, but not watch it. Out of
Yes.
solidarity.
Oh, we'll have some good sound for that for sure. Do we have somebody in with Mutt tomorrow?
No, I need a new person because Daver is now out.
Yeah, but you knew Dave. I mean, we know Daver's out. I never thought Daver was going to do it.
I had a
Really?
suggestion to Justin.
Who's that?
Do you remember? Yeah, you won't remember because Justin didn't even remember it. So I don't know if anyone's going to remember this. But a year, maybe 2 ago, I mentioned to you that a guy reached out to me on Twitter saying that Dave Portnoy should be the president of the United States.
Yes.
And that I was like the key to linking him to Dave.
This sounds familiar.
Because I got it, like I understood, and I went. I think it must have been after me and Dave fought because he's like,
There's
you,
something
you
about
get
this
it.
that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So that
remember
guy
that.
just messaged me the other day.
He's back?
He put out a full podcast talking about how I sent Justin the audio. He said it's not really like clippable.
Yeah.
But he keeps saying like, I just think Dave needs a friend and I could be that friend. He says shit like that. And I was like, I think this is the type of guy listening to him that Kirk might invite in the studio.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'll tweet the podcast out if I can find it.
Hufflepuff, by the way, was a big time anti-Order of Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince worst kind of movies because Harry just kind of gets weird and then gets back to bawling in 7.
Do you want to hear about
Hufflepuff, you wrote this in.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand it.
Jack Murray says you got to go through it in 5 and 6 and make 7 that much better. That's my take on it. Hufflepuff, for me, just kind of comes across as like super metrosexual.
Whoa.
It's disturbing.
Projecting?
Oh, fuck that.
There was a David in Maryland found Hufflepuff trying to end racism.
Really? Where'd you get that from?
Might have been you.
Okay.
The racism within just America in general needs to be put to an end. So Jack, I know you.
Who is this, Coleman?
Boner Salad, of course.
Who's the guy?
Oh, it's Aiden, who everyone
thought
thought
was Boner Salad?
Yeah.
Okay. This is during the height of George Floyd?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Statement, and I want to get this kicked off at that. So
yeah, no.
Who better?
I'll get into that in a second. This was like hard for me to figure out how to proceed with the show. I kind of touched on this.
Listen to me.
You idiot. I like Coleman. I can't help it. What a dummy.
I'm now realizing Black lives do matter.
Coleman on top of the hill in that house. Go ahead. Is that more? Is that it?
Not everyone just wants to hear the normal, happy sports news when real stuff is going on. And let us clarify right from the start.
Okay.
Like, we think that what is going on, the rioting and the murder, like you said, the killing of George Floyd is very, very serious stuff.
Wow! What a take!
This was serious.
Wow! Do you stand by that or no?
I don't know. My political leanings have kind of shifted over time.
Yeah. I remember coming in that day and saying, "You guys want to hear a joke?"
It looks like you haven't set up any smart home accessories. You can connect accessories.
Siri.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What am I sorry for? Yes. I remember Mike saying, geez, I wonder what Jack Coleman thinks about it.
I like the image of someone that's saying, like, the news is just so serious now. I want to turn to Coleman for some laughs.
I like that. I like the idea that Coleman's like, I've given this some serious thought.
I did.
Where?
In my basement.
That's a great study in...
We like thinking like this? Like,
Yeah.
You were, yeah?
Yeah.
This is what you came up with?
Yeah.
We had more of that, Justin, or no?
That's a great study in
Very
how
serious
college...
stuff, and I'm
kind of like brainwashes people.
It is
where it's
kinda
like
true.
Coleman feels the need to put out this podcast
As opposed to saying, let's just talk about sports. Like,
Right.
who gives a fuck?
Right.
No one's listening to this podcast, by the way. Like,
This
probably
was-
4 people listen to it.
To be fair, I don't think Coleman said this because he believed it. I think this was a ploy to get pussy.
No.
With who?
That's absurd.
I
It was
think,
Coleman.
I think a lot of
in
people
my fucking house.
I think a lot of people in 2020 felt like they had to do this to
Maybe you felt like that,
appear
but-
kind to girls.
Well, no, I think everybody thought the fact the guy died was sad. Like, he was not saying anything like really crazy there.
Yeah, we have a huge fentanyl problem in this country.
It's still a guy died. A guy died. Like a guy. You don't think the cop was wrong at all?
Yeah, no, he was
You
wrong.
know, Montante might not like his impression, but he's back in on Justin.
We do have a big fentanyl problem in this country. That is true. Go ahead.
very serious issue with a lot of underlying issues that go on in America.
Oh.
And, you know, we want to come at this at a place where, you know, we can try and offer up some hope as well as support and empathy, but also do it in a way where, you know, we're
Does
able
Joe feel
to
hopeful
It's
listening to this?
the
least hopeful thing I've ever heard in my life.
And at least have a little bit of some sort of
Are you
fun
thinking
and a
like,
little bit
holy
of-
shit, I have nothing to say about this?
A little bit of that, but also at the same time, like, this is important.
This is very-
Like, this is important.
What was the
stuff.
main topic of that show, do you think? Once you got past this?
I don't know if we ever did.
Because no sports going on, right?
No, it was just COVID.
Yeah, COVID. issues.
The KBO or whatever, the dinos.
The what?
That was when it was like Korean baseball.
Oh, right. Yes.
That was the only thing on it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Get back to Coleman, please. Back to
After we get through that kind of stuff and at least have a little bit of some sort of fun and a little bit of sports talk. Try and brighten the mood a little. We don't want to be so somber the entire time.
That's it.
He's already injecting hilarity.
Wow.
There it is.
Unbelievable. What else?
I saw PFT resign.
Yeah, I'm happy
3
to see
years.
that. I like PFT. 3 years, yes.
Where does that line up? I was trying to think of this last night. Where would that line up with yours? Because you're on for 4.
Like, will PFT still be here
Where's
when you
that
leave?
I don't know. I was just trying to. I was trying to think like.
What are you trying to get us all in a row or something?
No, I thought that maybe that lines up with when yours is also over.
So we can work together? What do you mean?
No, I don't know. I just maybe they're planning out a certain time.
Well, like, if I need somewhere to go, I can work for PFT.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I was just.
What's wrong with you
I was
today?
thinking.
What?
I was thinking of that last night.
Well, he signed a 3-year deal, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know when PFT's contract. I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know anything. So let's say it was. I don't know. The thing is, there could be 8 months left in his deal. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So let's say it was February 1. So that would be February 1, 2027. I'm September 2027.
Okay.
Was it? But I understand what the.
That was just something that came to mind when I saw that. Like I was looking at it.
But why though?
I don't know. That's just what naturally
but-
came to mind. Like I was just thinking about it.
But what's the payoff of that though? Let's say it's the exact same day.
I don't know. Like that's the question. Like
What's the question?
Like
That's the ultimate.
I'd be happy to help. I don't know. I know what you're asking.
Like, is there some connection between the two, like falling within the same
Me signing
time?
a deal last September and PFT, we've never worked together. We get along very well. I like PFT. But like what would that mean? Do you think I'm going to be on Pardon My Take or macro dosing?
No, I
Or
didn't know.
PFT is going to be like working with me on the case or something? Like what's
No,
what's
No,
that,
I
Justin?
just-
I didn't say anything.
Do you understand? Do you see? Am I missing something?
I think he's just wondering, like, do all big content people kind of line up the same?
No, I don't think so.
that's-
No,
if I-
no, because I
yes.
came in at a different
If I may.
time and it's like, yeah.
I think he said PFT signed a 3-year deal. You didn't react, and he thought, how can I squeeze some sort of talk about this? Let me just throw some
there's a
words
little
out.
of that.
Well, no, I mean, I came in June, probably in the middle of one of PFT's deals. Like, it's none of these. It's not like everyone's deals are at different times. I don't know. I guess Dan and PFT don't have the same But I have no idea. I don't know. What do you say, Joe?
I think he's asking, do you really want to be competing against PFT for re-signing with Barstool?
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I know. That's a good point. When's Key's contract up? That's a big question.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I'm happy for him. 3-year deal's pretty standard. That's what I had signed the other 2 times. This one I was just like, I don't want to go anywhere. So not the PFT does, but 4 years seemed fine to me. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably sign another one if Dave wants me to at the end of 4 years. I'm not going anywhere.
It's interesting. Like with PFT resigning, my first thought was like, I wonder what his brother thinks about it. Like, that's such a weird.
That was also a thought I had. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he was not going to go anywhere. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, he likes. I mean, they have a great thing going. So I don't. Yeah. No. I'm happy. It's good for the company if part of my takes are on. I would say. So yeah. What else? What else, Justin?
I got nothing else.
You have nothing else?
Correct.
All right, good. Yeah, too busy at the movies. Go ahead, Colin.
Did you see that story about Jacob Elordi?
What are you laughing at, Mike?
Just a funny thing.
I think he went
to see demoralizing both of them.
I think Justin went to go see Argyle just to talk about John Cena today.
That's true. When I heard the words Jacob Elordi, I was like, oh, Coleman's done too. So, Jesus God, Jacob Elordi.
How was the Cran Man in Argyle? Was he good?
It was terrible. It was
There's like Bryan Cranston
overall
now. Like,
terrible.
He's just kind of. Bryan Cranston's become one of those guys where you can't watch him in anything else.
I don't know. I liked Trumbo. I liked the first season of Your Honor. I didn't watch the second.
He's in that Gandolfini thing now. Where you're like, Carol O'Connor. It's hard now.
To be fair, Your Honor basically is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's like it's just I don't know how he's gonna. And I think he's a good actor, but like, I don't see it for him in the future.
I still love him.
A lot of commercials too. It's like I don't blame him. Like he was even Malcolm in the Middle. I know he probably did pretty well, but when you get a role like that, like that's just.
He also seems like that guy that I don't know him obviously, but he seems like the kind of guy that likes doing commercials and talk show appearances and that stuff. Seems like a friendly guy.
There's a little bit of John Hamm going on there. Like he wants
to be in comedies, and
he hasn't done the comedy stuff as much as Hamm has. Like he hasn't found that. Like Hamm has landed in that Tina Fey world.
No, yeah, they were in Always Sunny. It wasn't.
Yeah,
a great
that's true.
episode,
obviously, yeah, and obviously Seinfeld and Malcolm, but like he hasn't really found that. He was in the one with James Franco, right?
James Franco.
Is there a comedy? Or like,
I know he was in one with Kevin.
There's that gift with him all the time where he's saying, "Fuck," that one where he's like, he's the son marrying his daughter. Why him?
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Why him? Final
I don't think I
answer.
ever saw that. But he was in a controversial one with Kevin Hart where he played
Not
guy
a
in
comedy
wheelchair.
though, really.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
I
Nicole
never saw
Kidman's
it.
in that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a remake. Yeah, did well. Yeah, I mean, I like Bryan Cranston, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm curious the next 10 years for him. It's weird when you have that role, like at that point in your career. But hey,
great actor.
What's
he's great in the show
with John Hamm. I've watched the first couple episodes of the new Fargo season.
Yeah,
does it get better? Like
I watched the first episode.
It was better than last season, but it was not nearly as good as the first.
I find John Hamm tries too hard now. He tries to work in comedies. He
goes in and out of that accent a little bit too.
He's so great as Don Draper. He's fucking unbelievable. I'm starting to think Mad Men might be the best show ever. I'm gonna watch it again. Yeah, I'm getting ready to say that.
Never seen it. I think I got to start. That's one that I watched the first 3 or 4. I know there was a lot of seasons. I did watch. I rewatched The Sopranos a few times through treatment, and that was depressing.
How about
I was like, what am I doing?
Dying, and you're in the middle of a great show, and it's like season 2 or something.
Yeah.
Like Sassy Snacks.
Oh wow.
Loved whatchamacallit? Millie Bobby Brown. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
She loved it. She never got to see the series end.
That's too bad.
Yeah. And now the characters look like you, Joe, at this point. They're like 90 years old in that fucking show. So
gives you something to live for. Make it to the
That's
end of
true.
the season finale.
Are there any like classic movies that you've just never seen?
One-on-one this would be.
I've seen a lot. I've definitely seen like most of the mob movies. I've definitely seen Godfather 1.
Well, you didn't answer
probably not
you didn't answer
Godfather
Coleman's
2.
previous question. Somewhere you want to go, you haven't been.
Oh. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. Are you a traveler? I know once you have kids, it's harder.
Yeah, it was nice during treatments and stuff. We would definitely be able to get away with the kids.
Yeah.
With my parents come too, it makes it kind of easier. So
are they local or no?
They were living in Myrtle Beach for a while, and then when I got re-diagnosed the second time, they came back.
They moved
back
up.
to Connecticut.
Oh, that's very nice.
To help. So
yeah, you have brothers and sisters?
One sister.
One sister.
Older. Yep.
Older.
Yep.
Doesn't look older though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Myrtle Beach is nice. What's that, Justin?
Is the podcast going anywhere?
Oh, what's going? Thank you, Justin.
All right.
Yeah. So the idea of the podcast.
You want me to find different people who are dying? You said.
Well,
Take a look at your left. There's Mike Geary right there. Slowly down on the inside.
I don't give us narrative.
No, it's an appearance, Mike. You can promote, what the hell? You can promote the Blind Mike Project.
That's true. Yeah, please donate.
Yeah, go subscribe right now, please. Let's get to 800 subscribers. No, 1,000.
Yes.
Blind Mike Project, right?
Yes, please.
No, blindmike.net. Either or.
Yeah, Patreon. But you can find all the links at Blind Mike.
There you go. Yeah, go subscribe right now, please. I implore you to do that, please. If you don't, Joe will die.
Yes, thank you.
What were you saying, Joe? So the podcast is, we played some of the sound, right?
Oh God, don't do it again.
That's fine. I don't like hearing my own voice. So are you good time wise, by the way?
Yeah. What time is it?
11:30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the podcast is, you are a guy who's sick and you just want to talk to other people who are going through the same thing?
Sort of. So the idea came from, I went on this cancer retreat through this organization. They send young cancer survivors to Maui for surfing.
Oh, Jesus.
For free. So I took advantage of that.
Jesus.
And
hopefully not recently.
It definitely, it was what I needed when I needed it, for sure. And I got back and I wanted to come up with some way to give back to them and help out. So I was like, well, and I always kicked the idea around about doing a podcast, but never had real reason to.
Yeah.
And the idea was like, well, what if we try to get some of the conversations that cancer survivors have with each other and be able to put that out there and maybe inspire some people going through tough times.
He's a good guy, Mike.
Yeah.
So genuinely, we never know what to do with genuinely good people. Like, like Mutt's going to be here tomorrow. a zero on society. Dare from Hull, Montante, Andy Mayo. These are bad people. Mike Geary.
I don't think me or Mutt fit into this.
These are monsters.
This branding.
So it's just unbelievable. Well, so when are you gonna? When's the first episode gonna be?
I've got one recorded.
Okay, who was on?
The CEO of the organization that I went to Hawaii with.
Let's get to somebody. Let's get to another sick person.
Yeah,
okay,
and I met somebody out there. Actually, one of the guys I met out there had the same cancer I had when he was a kid.
Yeah,
and he's a stand-up comic in New York City. So he was agreed to come on and do something with me too. And I got a couple other ideas, but
well, Joe, if you ever have anybody on who's lost their parents, you want me on the show?
You want?
Anytime, Joe. Anytime. Yeah, be nice to be on the show with somebody who will a little back and forth, and always turn to the Coleman for cuts and drops and whatever. You just have I need Bud York and drops. We can just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Bud Yorkin?
Yes. That was one of What's Next Coleman, wasn't it?
Bringing that up here.
Generally, you know you're doing it at this point.
I don't even
you're so
remember.
brainwashed by it. I'd be thrilled. No, and we'll do whatever you need from us. We're going to do for you.
Awesome.
I mean that. So right, Coleman.
Well, he had some stipulations in his.
Well, we can negotiate.
All right,
but he's a nice guy, right, Justin?
I think he's a great guy.
Yeah, we want to have him around. So yeah, I don't know. All right. What else? Anything else, boys? Anything else? Joe, you're here.
Nothing really.
No?
I mean, thank you for having me in. Like I said to Mike earlier, you guys filled hours of alone hospital time and chemo drip and
I've heard from other people the same thing, which is very kind.
It definitely means a lot.
Chemo drip is a good name for this guy.
That's pretty good. Patrick Ford's gonna hope he gets cancer. Patrick Ford used to be listening to the show, I think, right, Coleman?
A couple months ago.
Yeah. He's gone though, right?
Listen, I'm a Fawcett guy now.
Yeah, the Fawcett's in Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
So who are the potential candidates for tomorrow, other than Mike's guy?
The only person that reached out for tomorrow's show was acronym guy.
Oof.
I don't know,
Justin.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Can read.
Who keeps asking to come in, and I don't know if you'd. Do you remember the announcer guy from the tennis match?
Oh God, no.
Really?
No.
The guy on drugs? Wasn't he on drugs?
The guy in heroin? No. You got mad?
No, I was not on heroin. You motherfucker.
You thought he was an announcer, right? You couldn't even speak.
I think I
actually remember his name, which is crazy. Let's see if I get this right.
I did say it, to be fair, but
you did? You just did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Sean Doncaster.
Scott Doncaster.
Scott
Doncaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember him.
Yeah.
No. The answer to that is no.
Okie dokie.
Last time I saw acronym guy, he was hammered and being an asshole at soccer.
Soccer,
right?
yeah.
So I wasn't there for that, but he wasn't bad on the show, was he? Wasn't he here with Cheeks or something? Is that the only time he was here?
Oh my God, was he here for Cheeks?
Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
Huh. Maybe. I
thought that was him.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember. Yeah, I think you're right. Then he was blasted at the fucking Sacco show. Yeah. Blasted. The point where I had to tell him to shut up because it was just annoying.
In like an unfunny way.
Yeah.
Me, yeah.
You were
I
like,
was like, shut the fuck up. Because he was being like.
What an asshole, huh, guys?
Yeah. He's not a funny guy. Like, no, somebody else wants to reach out, great. I would say, but I would say let's probably not do that if we can avoid it, I think. But we also can't do mud alone because that just doesn't work for anybody. Just can't do it. I can't do. No, it's been done terribly. I can't. I can't sit with mud for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Nobody can sit through that. I don't think. Right?
I don't like to hear that.
I don't think. I don't know. So what's next? So you go today. You get your scans. And what's the rest of the week for you? Work tomorrow or?
No, I got to spend the night tonight, and then I meet. Oh. So we do the scans, and then the next day go meet with the doctor.
Do you get results that quick?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Usually.
That's good. Hopefully they're
head
good.
home after.
Head home after. Okay. Yep. Back to Connecticut.
Yep.
All right. Mike, anything else from you?
No, sir.
Nothing else on Blind Mike? No. Well, good, Justin.
Has your wife just been waiting in the car outside the entire
time? What the fuck? She could come in here. Like,
she could get breakfast or something.
Yeah, we could pay you. She could do something. I feel bad. She's sitting in the car?
Yeah.
Oh, she's used to waiting. It's
she is, and then now she's got to go wait again for me to get out of the tube. So.
Jesus Christ.
She's the greatest. My wife's the greatest. She's
I would think so.
Unbelievable woman.
Jesus.
Yep.
Good. Coleman, what?
Gus said that he would produce the Stage 5 pod pro bono.
Wow.
There we go.
That's big.
Nice
that was one of the things I was thinking about. You could fund Dave Cullinade to come do it for me. He's not working.
He would do it. I talked to Cullinade this morning. Sure.
Yeah, it'd be great to hear this guy in a month. Like, no, what is an idea you have?
This guy's going to be bashing us on fucking Menner's show in like 3 weeks.
No way. No way.
Dyed hair, like feeling gray.
Way.
Like, it feels inevitable.
Kind of, if he dyed his hair, it could almost be like an older, like, Cinema Lords, too.
Older I don't know what he looks like, really.
Cinema Lords?
Just in here.
No memory. He looks like Marty Mush.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like, get him some shorts.
You see Rob Reiner? Do you kind of look like Rob Reiner?
No, Rob Reiner.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Why? Who's saying that?
Me.
Oh, no, I don't think he looks like Rob. No, people are baffled. They're still baffled. He's 38, though. Yeah, but that's okay. I like him. All right, so we're back tomorrow with Mutt and somebody else. We hope Thursday. Andy Mayo and
John and Warren.
What is he? The
Faucet.
The Faucet. John Warren. Then we're off Friday. Then I'm going to be secret location next week for a few shows.
Oh, yeah, so I won't see you guys for a few weeks, right?
That's right. I mean, Macy Justin. I don't know what you guys socially. You got invited to Argyle last night.
Probably hang out.
Well, if Justin called you, said you want to go to Argyle with us tomorrow. Or last night, if he called you.
I'd imagine I'd say no. That's probably very far.
But if he's going to see it in like Watertown or something.
I'd probably say no to Argyle, but I'd ask him what the movie was about.
What are the other movies last night, Justin?
Anyone But You.
That's a Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Anatomy of a Fall.
If it was something I wanted to see, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But
American Fiction.
Okay,
Aquaman.
Okay. It's still out, Jesus. That bomb.
Mean Girls.
That I would see with Justin. That could be a fun.
Is that the live podcast show? Or
Yeah.
Alex Bennett they put
that'd
it
be
in the
great.
theater? Did really well.
Migration.
God, that's still out. Jesus.
Night Swim.
I saw that with Harry.
So it was bad, right?
It was bad.
The Beekeeper.
You have a 10-year-old and 8-year-old?
Yeah.
10-year-old son or daughter?
Son.
Where are you at with like stuff with him?
Super into sports.
Yeah. Is he into like? Would you like? You let him not watch things? Like, what's the line?
We tried to limit the YouTube stuff as much as possible, but it's like
very difficult.
It's insane. Like you
There's
don't know.
no chance. Yeah, it's amazing what they know. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know what he watches. Like Minecraft.
Yeah, it's what
guys
Harry
playing
watches.
video
That's
games.
It. He watches
like,
guys.
I don't.
Right. He watches guys playing games and
Yeah.
or watching. He watches guys watching people play games sometimes.
Yeah.
What the and they're all laughing, and I don't even understand it.
Will you have will you show when Gus starts streaming? Will you show Harry
The power washing?
Yeah.
For all I know, that could work for kids. Maybe they'll think it's great. I have no idea. Harry loves this AI thing of like Trump, Biden, and Obama.
Those are kind of good.
He loves it. You can watch it over and over and over and over. I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
We watched this like guy just mowing lawns for like
Yeah, right.
an hour
Gus does.
and like
Yeah.
weed whacking and like cleaning up.
He's
And it's
watching
like-
Gus.
Yeah.
But for some reason, my wife and I sit there and we're like captivated by it
Oh,
for
really?
like a half an hour. Like, what are we doing?
What if Gus does that and has like 11 million subscribers?
Could definitely happen. Like, if he does it right, it could definitely happen.
Power washing
Yeah.
video game.
That'd be great.
I'm rooting for it. I hope Gus does well. All right. So anything else, boys?
I think that's it.
Justin?
I mean, if you want to listen to some Biden Trump AI.
This is what I mean. So this is what Harry will play for me. Go ahead. Well, careful, because some of this is like,
No, this is Would You Rather with presidents.
Well, be careful. I'm just telling you. Go ahead.
Guys, would you rather have 10 sons or 10 daughters? 10 sons for sure.
Same for me, 10 sons.
I would like to have 10 daughters.
Who the hell invited Ice Spice here? Get the fuck out.
This is what I mean. This is like, all cracking up. And I'm like,
surprising at all.
Actually, I would like to have 10 daughters instead of 10 sons. What on earth? Why Sleepy Joe?
Yeah, I became
The
curious
voices are
now.
not
Because that
Not
would
even
mean that my
close.
daughter's going to have a ton of beautiful teenage girlfriends, and I'm probably going to meet a lot of them.
Looks like you didn't take your pills today, Joe.
That's what
I
I mean.
actually
All right,
agree
okay.
with Joe.
All right.
This is the world, though. You see the guy at the Celtics game with the Apple goggles on in the front row?
Yes.
Like, why? I don't understand it.
Justin's like laughing. He loves it.
It's it's great. You ever seen Skibbity Toilet before?
I've heard Harry say that.
Oh,
What is that?
I would explain it to you. It's a toilet with a face in it, and it goes
Yes.
Skibbity Toilet.
So it's like Harry's guy, Annoying Orange or whatever.
I've had as much fun with
You like
anyone.
Annoying Orange?
No, he was around when I was a kid, and it was just.
Oh.
I didn't do it for me.
Boy, wow.
Can I ask Justin
Damn.
something? Like
What?
a serious thing? You can cut this out of the pot. Are you a pedophile? Like, is this not a joke?
I'm trying to walk him into.
Why
I'm
do you
trying
know
to-
these
I'm trying to
things?
walk him into confession. I'm doing this for the law. Skibbity
I'm in my
toilet.
molesting children era.
Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity Toilet's hilarious.
The way
Do you
he says
watch
it in
this
that
for
drum.
like long stretches?
You tell me this isn't catchy?
No, for me it's not. Like but I get the people. How many views is that? 40 million?
You're off by 100 million.
Yeah, 150 million. Or
It's
whatever?
139
Yeah,
million.
that's what I mean. It's 140 million people watch that.
My God.
I didn't even get it. Meanwhile, you can go through the,
Yeah, maybe you're the pedophile, Mike.
Maybe I am.
YouTube is saying that you go through the entire career of Carl Reiner, and it's I don't understand. It doesn't land the same.
It doesn't have the same
No,
appeal.
Harry and his friends are not watching that. I don't understand why.
Those
Guy
Opie
directed
and Anthony videos do quite well.
Guy directed many Steve Martin films. Doesn't Harry understand that? Who knows? Go subscribe. BlindMike.net.
Thank you.
And Blind Mike Project. Go move it. Go right now. Get them to 1,000, please. Joe, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you guys. Sure.
Anytime. You're welcome here anytime.
I'm up here every 3 months.
What's that?
Up here every 3 months.
Good.
for
We'll have you back
games.
at 3 months.
All right.
Coleman, we're good. Justin, we're good.
Sounds it. Also.
Tomorrow, please have somebody else when I walk in here, please. Maybe not Akron, but I can't. I'm so out of mud at this point. This mutt stack. It's just. Are you a mutt guy or no? Were you a Kirk and Callahan guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you liked mutt then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I was WEI for
Still listen?
8 hours a day. No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you, the last weeklies, somebody sent it to me. Like the other shows, Greg Hill's show was doing really well.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
They're
I mean,
winning,
I imagine Rich leaving probably helps him in some way.
Probably, I guess. So I would just thought people there were just like, we're not even changing the channel at this point.
Right.
I guess.
But it might. Honestly, if I was listening to both those, like if I was still super into sports talk radio or whatever, and those were the two morning shows, I would probably click back and forth eventually if it was always fill-ins on.
Yeah, that's
Hutcher and
true.
Rich.
That's true. That's true. So anyway, all right. Back tomorrow with Mutt. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.